Hey, Bob, you're watching Dolly Vision.
The evidence seems to indicate that you're watching Dolly Vision.
Fingerprints of the dead, cold as stone. He's got the scoop, best around town known. Dolly Vision headlights, king of beat. Truth unravels, crackling through the heat. Lost soul shining, echoes in the night. Rock the truth while live on air light. Jumping up, Dolly Vision's dreaming real. True crime scene blast. So unreal. YouTube madness, like, share, subscribe. Cats on fire, burning the world's fire. Where's the baby missing? Shadows crawl. People whisper footsteps down the hall. Fingerprints of the dead, cold as stone. He's got the scoop, best around town known. Dolly Vision headlights, king of beat. Truth unravels, crackling through the heat. Lost soul shining, echoes in the night. Rock the truth while live on air light.
What's up, YouTube? It is Dolly back in the house. And of course, tonight I got the lovely PJ with me. And we're going to be talking the Summer Wells case and the reason you should never go full Britney. Okay? You should never go completely conspiracy. And there's a YouTuber, goes by the name of Ziggy. Some people call him Friggy.
Getting friggy with it.
Getting friggy with it, right? You never go full friggy. Okay, that's the new saying here on the true crime YouTube streets. Never go full friggy. But first, PJ, they need to leave their DNA and fingerprints where?
On the like button.
On the like button. Y'all heard PJ.
Please and thank you.
Please and thank you. Wasn't that sweet? Wasn't that sweet? So make sure that way we don't have to tell you 1,000 times to like the damn video. We're going to try to do it once and see if we can hit 1,000 without telling y'all multiple times tonight. I think we can do it. You think we can do it?
I think we can do it.
You think we can?
I have faith.
PJ has faith. I got very little faith. I don't think y'all like my face. Okay. But anyway, we're on the hunt for 82,000 subscribers. Yes.
No way.
We're at 81,100 subscribers. So we need to hit that magic 82,000.
I don't like even numbers, people.
Yeah, it's a weird number.
I don't like odd numbers. I need to have an
even number. We need an even number. 82,000. So if you're watching out there and you ain't subbed up because you hate Dolly's face, trust me, you'll get used to it like the rest of the internet. They all hated my face at first, and then it just kind of grew on them. Like PJ, right? She hated my face.
No, I didn't.
She did. Don't let her lie to you.
I did not.
Don't lie to these people. Okay. But anyway.
Only on Tuesdays. Or days that end with Y.
Only days that end with Y. Also, we got to give our warnings because, you know, some of these people are guilty to proving innocent. I mean, innocent to proving guilty.
I see what you did there.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So Dolly Vision's for entertainment purposes only. We talk news, rumors, gossip, speculations, theories, mixed with a little bit of comedy and a whole lot of chaos. Okay? So don't take nothing here as fact. It's just me and PJ's opinion. Completely satire. The callers tonight. Are we taking calls? We
You
might.
probably will.
I might.
I'll be in the shower.
Callers' opinions are theirs and theirs alone, not to reflect on the Dolly or PJ. Everyone, and I mean everyone, even you guys in the chat, are innocent to proven guilty. Okay, unless your name is Fred Hill. And the biggest one of them all is do not, and I repeat,
Don't do it.
don't try to be Dolly at home. The last person ended up a DoorDash driver
With titties.
with titties. Okay. It'd be okay if he was just a DoorDash driver. You'd be like, Dolly, that ain't so bad. At least I'm employed. But if you're a man with titties, it ain't so good. Okay. And that person went full Britney, right? The whole title of this thing tonight is Never Go Full Britney.
Ever.
And we seen a YouTube creator by the name of Ziggy, the Zigmeister, Zigster, Friggy, okay? Go full Britney
Get
today,
free.
okay? So, listen, I know when the internet starts to talk about you, there's this paranoia that kicks in and sets into your mind, and you think everybody is out to get you. And really, nobody's paying you no attention, and you're just bringing attention to yourself, acting like a Looney Tune, right? Like a Looney Tune. So, over the last week, the FBI, TBI, Hawkins County Police raided a home at the 3500 block of Van Hill Road.
They get upset when you say raided.
But that's what they said. They raided it.
That's what I thought.
Okay, they didn't say they searched it. They didn't say they went over there and played hopscotch. They said they raided the address at the 3500 block of Van Hill Road.
And do you know they took piles of dirt? Lots of piles of dirt.
We're going to get to that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Can you stop jumping the gun, woman? Okay. PJ's just ready to let it all out, right?
I want it all to come out.
She wants it all out immediately. Like, I like to beat around the bush, get my watch time up a little bit.
I didn't know if you knew that. It's important.
I'm playing. But make sure y'all like the video. So anyway, they raided his home. And since
it's a magical cup.
I don't think my cup. Yeah, it's see-through because it's yellow. The green screen's on.
All right. I'll stop interrupting you.
Okay. So they raided this home, and then ever since then, we found out this home belonged to Paul Hill, which is the granddad of Fred Hill, okay, which is married to Ziggy, and now they're Friggy, okay? Fred and Ziggy, Friggy, for anybody didn't know.
The hills have eyes.
The Hills definitely have heels. A lot of heels are in these hills. So soon as this came out, that that the police were interested in an address that belonged to the Hills, and now we are, like PJ spoiled the moment, we heard that they had pulled dirt from this residence, like right?
4 truckfuls. Well, 2 truckfuls the first day, and they came back to get more. Allegedly. This is what we're hearing, that they took dirt from this residence.
And are they thinking the only reason they would take dirt is to have it to shift through it to see if they can find bones, or to see if a body had been buried in this dirt with like cadaver dogs and things like that? Instead of bringing the cadaver dogs out there, they're bringing the dirt to the cadaver dogs to see if the cadaver dogs are hit on the dirt. Because, there's people that believe that Summer Wells, unfortunately, was unalived, and she was buried, and then she was moved. All right. We've heard this, through Ernie Shell and other people. Candace allegedly maybe digging. And so anyway, I don't know if Candace moved the body or somebody else moved the body, or who at this point has unalived little Summer Wells. But we just have this strong suspicion around here that Summer Wells is no longer with us. Right. Some people believe they're holding on hope that she was sold into a trafficking organization.
Her daddy told us he'd see her in the resurrection the first day.
Yeah, and we have Don and Candace with the things they're saying, that their daughter's gone, that they'll see her in heaven. They're not making any efforts to look or do anything to bring Summer back. I never even really heard them begging or pleading for a kidnapper. I guess they did a little tiny bit. I never heard it. But I mean, they were like, whoever got her, she's loved. But they never really pushed it in the media or anything. And just here recently, they haven't said anything in the media. But since they named that house of Paul Hill's, and we know, of course, Andy B., and some people believe Andy B. was selling drugs to Candace, and he was Candace's dealer.
And do you know how I know that? Because the interview room, aka Chris McDonough, he likes to shrug people so we won't play his video. But he said in the recap of, because I think it was like 4 years in or 3 years in, so last year, he recapped the case and he was reading text messages that Hunter was reading.
Why is he such an old bitter man?
I don't know.
I just can't never
His
get
kid
behind.
died,
I
and then
can't
he
get
was-
behind him because he just seems like such a bitter old guy.
Well,
He's like one of them old men to be rocking in the
He-
rocking chair, like, boy, you better get out my
yeah,
yard.
because he's tight and he's old and his kid died and he's seen a lot
If
probably
you-
as a detective.
If you
He's
was a
just
kid and you threw your ball in his yard, he's the
he'd
kind of
be
dude
mad.
that would keep your ball.
Yeah.
I just get that vibe from him. I don't know if anybody else does. I get grumpy ass old man vibes from Chris McDonough.
No, but I'm gonna get to the point. He was reading the messages and he was recapping. So in the original story, the name was beeped out. It said that Hunter was reading Candace's messages on her phone and that her drug dealer, and Chris McDonough said Andy B. So like he wouldn't say it unless he knew for a fact that it was from Andy B, I would think, because he might, but I think that it's true.
You know
I
what?
think that it's very true that Andy B was her. And that's another thing on that message. Hunter said that he saw Candace tell Andy B that it was done.
It was done.
What
Now,
does that mean?
we're assuming it was Andy B.
Chris McDonough read the text messages. So
Okay.
why would he say that if it wasn't Andy B?
If Chris McDonough, I thought Hunter read the text message and related to Chris McDonough.
You're right. But Hunter could have
Well, Hunter
not even
and
been telling the
Allie
truth to begin
are
with
the
on any
biggest
of it.
liars in the world, and I'm glad
Don't
you
say
brought it.
Ellie. Ellie's gone.
No, but listen, I'm
Hunter.
glad you brought this up because you know that the lady that was sitting on the porch with Allie and Hunter while they were doing the interview was also a heel. What? Yes, and I'm going to prove that to you.
No way.
Dolly.
I thought that was Allie's mama or her grandma.
No, there was another lady, which is Allie's best friend, and I'm going to show
I
you
thought
this.
Candace was Allie's best friend.
Apparently, Allie had a lot of best friends. So give me 1
She was
second.
a heel?
Was a heel that was there,
Oh.
and she is. Give me 1 second. Let me pull up my pages here so I can show everybody what I'm talking about. So you just don't think I'm talking out my ass. Okay. This is the woman that was with her, and she has recently passed away.
Well,
And her
Allie
name was
did.
Leslie Hill. But let me share this so everybody can see this.
Wow. And the entire chat this entire time hasn't paid attention. Not one thing we said. They've all been telling Mab happy birthday.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday, ma'am. All right. Leslie Hill died October 26, 2022, Kingsport. Or this is the thing here, right?
Well, what hill is she married to?
I don't know. That just everybody there is a heel. And to show you that this was Allie's friend, this is what Allie wrote on her wall for her at the funeral home. You are my best
Wow.
friend. You became my family. I love and miss you like crazy, lady. I miss our long talks. Allison Harris. Okay, so Allie was friends with this lady, and she was a heel. Okay, this
Wow.
is what I mean about the heels have heels. You know, heels have eyes. These heels
They
have
a lot of
heels
hills.
everywhere. These heels are all through Kingsport. Like everybody's a damn heel. Like their cousins or my brother's best friend's a heel. You got to remember, then you had the tree cutter that was on the road that day that worked for
Yes.
Davy's Tree Cutting. That was Randy Hill.
Allegedly. Yes.
Okay. So you got Fred Hill, you got Randy Hill, you got Leslie Hill, you got Paul Hill. I mean, it's like King of the Hill. I mean, literally like King of the Hill. Like there's so many hills involved in the disappearance of Summer Wells. Is it just coincidence? Is it just coincidence?
Crazy.
So, you know, like I said, I never really believed Allie. I believed Allie was in with whatever was going on in that hill. And
Right, because if they hated each other, why would you let your kid go to the swimming hole or to fish?
they
or whatever?
didn't. That's
They
what I'm
didn't hate each
saying.
other,
They
right.
wasn't. And I truly believe this to this day, that when Allie was sitting there on the phone, she was texting with Candace,
Mhm.
right? And she's acting like she don't like Candace and Candace is trash, but really they were both
Bees of a feather.
birds of
a
the same feather. Exactly. And I don't want to talk bad about anybody that's deceased,
Right.
right? Because it's not good. Let her rest in peace. And she had I would say a troubled life a little bit, with in and out of relationships, kids crazy as shit, so I hope she's in a better place than she was. But I believe that Allie took some secrets to her grave, and a lot of these people are taking secrets to their graves. But one thing it was, when the FBI and the feds raided home, it stirred up a hornet's nest, and then we seen people instantly getting defensive and basically lose their mind, right? Because a lot of people, once we realize, hey, the Hills possibly have something to do with the disappearance of Summer Wells, which we've heard Don Wells accuse Fred Hill of shit before in the past, right? And we're thinking, okay, Don accuses everybody, no big deal, right?
Yeah,
Because
he accuses everybody.
he probably accused me before, right?
I'm sure he has.
The CPA, he accuses everybody but him, right? Because he got seven alibis, and none of us have
Did
zero.
we ever hear his alibis? I'm curious now.
He just said he had 7 of them, right?
Huh.
7 alibis, and all of them start with he was at home,
Yeah,
right? Oh, but I wasn't there. I was at home, but I wasn't there.
he was at
So
home.
once everybody started to focus a little bit on the Hill family, it seems like Ziggy has started to lose her shit a little bit, right? And I mean, she's married to this dude. She met this dude. She's fell in love with his mullet. She probably touched the mullet. When you touch the mullet, it's never the same, right? And I mean, this dude has a wicked damn mullet. I mean, it ain't no joke. It's official. He has an official
Party in the front, back.
business in the front, party in the back, right?
I'm
Meth
not
dealing
up
in
to,
the front,
up to date on my
meth
talk.
doing in the back. Okay, that's how that kind of goes, right? So, she got this man she's taking care of, and she don't want to think that this man could be capable of something bad. Well, you got to look at his history. It's like women that date men that just got out of prison, or they've been in prison for domestic violence.
For
But
women that
he would never put his hands on me, but he just got out of prison for beating a woman. You're Wade Wilson's and shit. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like, and then they just want to think, women think they can change men.
Yeah.
I can fix him. He's just a little broke. I can fix him. It'll be different with me. No, the hell it won't. No, it will not. It won't be no different. Tigers don't change their stripes.
Nope.
Right? So, I mean, if you young, but when you kind of old, you kind of set in my ways, right? Like, there ain't much change in me. I'm a big goofball, and I'm going to probably be a goofball till they put me in a coffin, right? So, Ziggy today, basically, we got a few things we want to do. We want to play the interview with the tree climber.
No, we want to do that
later.
Yeah, we want to start with the 911 call, because that
with
was
Ziggy
wild.
losing,
She done lost her
okay.
ever-loving mind.
So Ziggy thinks the Summer Wells Illuminati is out to get her. Okay, it might be just BK wants to snatch her in the woods. You never know with these.
Oh no,
Ernie,
he wants to be her best friend.
Ernie wants to give her the shark hat with the alligator tooth.
Oh no.
Okay, he's just trying to give you the alligator tooth
Don't
hat.
go into the woods, Ziggy.
And BK's trying to take you fishing, but I don't think this Summer Wells Illuminati is out to get Ziggy like she thinks. But it was the
same color car.
So Ziggy claims she was walking across the street and a car tried to hit her.
No, she said the car hit her.
Did she say it hit her?
And the car flipped over. And then she had tread marks on her leg. He didn't watch it, guys. This is going to be real good.
She literally said the car hit her?
Yes. Yes. And the day before, it almost hit her. And it was white cars both days. And
white car at the same intersection.
A YouTuber that's investigating, following a case that her husband is a major witness to.
He ain't a witness, he's a suspect.
That's what she said.
Why wouldn't she say my husband's a major suspect in the disappearance of a missing little girl and people are trying to run me over with their car? Is this the audio right here?
That's the 911 call, yeah.
All right, let's hear the 911 call.
Okay.
Shelby County Dispatch.
Yes, I just need to make a police report over the phone, a non-emergency of something that just happened.
Okay.
I just got, okay. I don't,
What's going on?
so I just got hit at an intersection. It was a couple hours ago, see,
Something
I'm
that just happened.
You know, when she said this, when I first heard it, I thought she said she got hit like she was in a car.
I thought so too.
I didn't know she was talking about she got hit.
Where's my headset? I can't listen to it a minute behind you.
Okay.
Have comments because she literally said she just had an accident and then she's like a couple of hours ago. What?
Well, why would you call 911 and ask them for the non-emergency number?
Right. And why would, like, if you literally got hit by a car, you're gonna call somebody right then and there.
Ambulance, right? You're gonna call. You get hit by a car. It left tread marks on me, but yeah, I'm okay. You know, I'm tough. I'm like super Ziggy.
She's tough.
YouTuber, and the same thing happened yesterday at the same intersection, which is crazy. Okay, I've been being targeted a lot because I'm working on a case. Like, I'm a YouTuber, a true crime YouTuber.
Thank you.
My husband's a witness of a case out of.
She said I've been working on a case like she's a detective. I've been working on a case.
And she's some big YouTuber.
And she's some big YouTuber, and people want to run her over. And she said went full Britney Spears. Tomorrow we'll come up here and she'll be shaving her head, swinging kitchen knives around.
Tennessee, and we've had a lot of weird things happening. So I just want to make a report and see if like I could get that. I really need that footage.
It's replaying it. She doesn't really need to actually report it. She just wants the footage. That's why she's calling.
So where does she say she got hit by the car and it flips over?
It's in one of the videos of her walking back and forth in this intersection.
Okay. All right. I guess it would have to be. That was 6 days ago. So it would have to be today.
Yeah.
So this is 6 hours ago.
Okay. What's the other one above it?
This is I Lied, I'm Back. Walk with us while we talk to get video footage.
That one.
Play that one? Or do you want to start with this one?
Which one's longer?
They're both 20 minutes apiece.
Okay, just start with the first one then. We might as well. What the hell?
I'm feeling like an outlaw.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it.
Hey guys, so I need to document something here. And no, I didn't call the police, and I'm not probably going to at this point because I should have done it at the scene. But I'm gonna wait till some people will come in here. Let me see if I can put it on.
I don't know, to be just paranoid. She may be hitting the pipe with old Fred. You know what I'm saying? What? You know, we know these hard substances make you a little paranoid. And one of the first things is you start to think people are out to get you.
She's been saying she hasn't slept.
I bet not. I bet not. She's been doing that Breaking Bad. I don't know. Ziggy, you need to get away from this dude.
Let's see.
Where's the dog?
There's only one in here. Am I live? Hold on.
She wants to make sure everybody can see it. One in here.
She's showing crack or she's smoking crack? Yes.
There's the crack.
She's like, she out in the middle of the road like Ernie Shell. Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me.
She got her shoes on still?
Hold on.
Yeah, she got her shoes on.
Oh, good.
Give me a second, guys. I'm going to tell you something.
She got on some white shoes.
And I'm just documenting it because I did not call the police. And this is what why I kept Fred's name out so much. I'm making sure I put this on
she's making me dizzy.
Subscribers only. Hold on. I just got home. I was gonna stay up here because I'm gonna give you guys a rundown on what basically happened. But I'm gonna put it on subscribers only because I don't need to hear people's shit today right now. You guys, when that stuff happened to Killer Looks
actually got hit by a car.
We've been having weird shit happen already, but I knew people for a long time.
You know what? We got 1,300 people in the room. We only got 585.
I knew I shouldn't have had faith in them.
See? And PJ had faith in y'all. I told you. You got to remind these people. Guys, hit the damn like button, okay? Before I go full Ziggy on you. I'm going to come up here tomorrow and shave my head, swinging kitchen knives.
Ed Black said, Dolly, Fred done those rims on the stroller. LOL.
Fred did the rims. I mean, you know, maybe get a guy that has a driver's license, you know, some future. You like.
Yeah, that is terrible. I cannot imagine finding some random
that
dude
can't
at
drive
that age and can't drive.
You're like, can you? No, you have to pick me up. Well, I ain't got a car. Well, we just push the stroller with the dogs in it. That is horrible. Like,
where is the dog though? I'm concerned.
I mean, if you're gonna marry a man, like at least let him have some goals, right? Would you have dated me if I was walking, riding a bike? I'd been like, hold on.
The way that you have to drive me all the time, you know damn well that's part of my application. I would have literally been like, go on.
Like, no car.
Swipe left. No.
I just not swipe left, right? I didn't meet you on Tinder.
Same thing. No.
In real life. Don't you wish you could have swiped left on real life?
Yeah.
You know. She should have swiped left. I definitely would have to agree.
Hold on. Today and yesterday was crazy. I'm just now
like she was talking to him in jail like
they
it was some commodity.
They should have both swiped left on each other.
Starting to realize how fucking crazy it was. I almost freaking got killed at an intersection, guys. Hold on. And I almost yesterday too at that same intersection.
Well, you need to stay away from that intersection. Right?
I'm gonna see if I can get
go a different direction, woman. I mean, damn. Like I almost died twice going this way. Third time's a charm.
Footage from the gas station. It's the same gas station I always go to. The same intersection I always cross. And it's almost like somebody knew I was going to be there right then or something. Hold on. So I was walking Bandit. Killer Looks.
You were walking Bandit and an ex-con. And a murder suspect. It almost sounds like a bad joke. Yeah. A dog, a YouTuber, and a damn murder suspect walked into a bar.
Yeah. Got hit, like a car went through the freaking place he worked and hit him. A white car, to be exact.
Her cars were white too.
Just a vehicle, type of vehicle that's
oh my God, my
freaking almost hit me or did hit me. So hold on,
or didn't.
I got hit today. They hit me on my side. Hit me on the car clipped. Like they were like it seemed like they were gunning right for me.
I thought she said it clipped, like clipped her in the leg.
I heard flipped.
And they turned real quickly and hit my side and like through my I freaking fell and threw this on my side. Everybody's looking at me. I'm in there in the middle of the intersection. Fred tells me it looks like the girl wasn't gonna stop, but when I stand up and like I was totally fine, she hit my side. Like I had to like hurry up because she was like coming for me, it seemed like. And I had the walkway. yesterday, same type of vehicle, same thing happened, same thing.
That's
Except
Fred's
this
other
time she
girlfriend.
did not hit me, and this time I didn't hit the walk button because I never hit the walk button. But today,
well, that's probably why people are about to run your ass over. You probably should hit the walk button. That's what it's there for. You push the little button and you wait for the road to tell you to cross. If you walking out in the road and didn't hit the walk button and somebody runs your ass over, it's your fault, not their fault. I don't think that's a YouTube conspiracy. That's a lack of understanding of how to use the crosswalk. Good Lord. So she's just like, oh, there's a crosswalk button, but I don't use it. And you can, no wonder people are running your ass over. Lucky you ain't dead.
before it happened, I didn't hit the walk button. I just walk when the light goes green for the, you know what I mean? That's what I usually do. I mean, we're not in a big like New York City or anything. So I thought, okay, well, that's probably my fault, right? So today, when we're at the intersection, I tell Fred, I even make a joke about it. I say, oh, I'm going to hit the walk thing. See, you see this. I'm hitting it because Fred gave me a hard time. He said I was supposed to hit the little walk thing. I go, look, see, I even made a point of it. And every time I cross over to go.
No, she paces worse than me.
Yeah.
When I pace, I walk longer distances before I walk back. But I do pace. I'll pace around when I ain't doing that, and I'll just pace around. I'll walk back and forth from the kitchen to the living room, the kitchen to the living room. And but she's doing a little short.
Yeah, and it's
and she's outside.
And we're having to watch it.
Cross over to that gas station. Fred stays on that side with Bandit. He takes him out of the stroller. Okay. So this.
Well, according to Fred, if she gets hit by a car, it wouldn't be the first person he's seen get hit by a car.
What?
Remember how they were claiming that Summer Wells had got hit by a car and they seen her dead body and blah, blah, blah.
This is a stroller I was walking, a dog stroller, a pet stroller. It takes him out of the stroller, so I'm going to go this way because I have to. My dog has a Fred here, and I want to.
It'll be easy with the moderation.
Oh, she didn't act like she was going to stop. At first, Fred's like, I didn't think she was going to stop. She stopped when I got up.
When this happened?
I guess beside her.
Like, and then she stops, like, I don't know how far away. Guys, it happens quick.
She's breaking up really bad.
Fred will have to fill everybody in exactly. Because at the time, I was just happy to freaking push me before my eyes. Everything happened so quickly. Like, I thought I was going to get killed. Like, seriously, I saw this car, like, and she was not stopping. And she she clipped. It turned.
Why was she pushing a dog stroller around with no dog in it? You notice that? She's just been walking around pushing a damn dog stroller and there ain't no dog in the stroller.
And there's tire marks on the side of my freaking jeans right there where she hit me.
I didn't see
on the
it.
side when she turned real quickly. And Fred stayed on that side. So what happened is I hit the walkway. Fred takes Bandit. He stays right there. So every time I go over and walk over to the gas station, he stays on that side of the street. He doesn't walk across with me. So he takes Bandit out of the little street.
What? He don't walk across the street with you. We ever cross streets at separate times? You know, we usually hold hands and walk across the street, right? Like, that's a little weird. He's like,
and then usually you're closer to the cars because you're a gentleman, and I'm like on the inside. So like I would never be just random walking, and you'd be like on the other side of the street.
He's like, you go first, bitch. If you make it, I'm right behind you, right? Like, that is crazy. That is crazy. Like, okay.
That's why I said, where was Fred at?
That's what I'm saying. He don't usually walk across the street with her. He's like, bitch, I don't know you. It's wild. Fred, what are you doing, Fred?
Stroller, if he is in the stroller, and he walks him on that side of the street. Fred grabs Bandit, starts the light to go.
God, she got bad internet.
I even wait to see. I walk. I have the freaking walkway, and she freaking just like.
All right, we get it.
Seemed to freaking gun it. Hey, Fred.
Hey, Fred.
Did you see it exactly when it happened? So Or did you see it exactly when it happened, or did you see it after the fact?
I was turning around that time you were seeing you a fall going down.
Yeah, and
I just turned back to look.
yeah, my cart turned over.
You didn't help her
the
look, or you
strollers
didn't help
turned-
her up, or you didn't run to her to make sure she was okay, or
She just got hit by a car. That's
like,
all.
he's like, oh, damn, she got hit.
He was laughing on the other
I
side of the
reckon
road.
she got hit by a car trying to cross a damn street. That's what he sounds like. What the hell, dude? But I was busy thinking about a meth pipe and combing my mullet, and I just let her get hit.
I turned over. No, she didn't run at first, but Fred was saying that didn't look like she was going to stop at first.
She went way on down the street before she stopped.
Yeah, I think she was.
She didn't stop immediately, no. It was almost about time you stood up is when she stopped.
Yeah, so that was okay, and basically, like, I
Why
was
you
kind of
helping,
laughing
Fred?
because I'm like, oh my god, like embarrassed a little bit, but also like scared. Like, I mean, it took me a few minutes to just register what just freaking happened.
Can we raise some money and get her a bus pass?
Something.
So she can, we get her a little bus
She
pass and
needs
she get a ride,
something.
her and Fred.
Her nude island didn't work out for her.
And then, so I was just happy, and she gets out of the car and she's like, oh my god, you okay?
She tried to be Dolly at home. That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
She tried to recreate Turtle Island, and now look, people are trying to run her over. That's why I give these warnings that I get. It's dangerous.
People.
Don't try to be Dolly.
And she's like, do you have a baby there? Oh, thank God. I'm like, no, this is my dog stroller. And like, it's this woman who's like probably in her 30s.
No, they walk the dog and push the stroller.
About my height, like 5'7" or something. Dirty blonde hair. She thinks she had an eyebrow piercing, but I'm not sure. And she was in a white SUV, just like yesterday was a white vehicle. Was it yesterday though? Where's Fred going? Dang it.
He's trying to get away from
So
you.
I'm gonna go down too.
He's like, the hell with this. I'm going back to the holler.
Oh,
Less
white
crazy.
Vehicles are bad.
The gas station later, I went to and asked them if they have a camera that points at that intersection just for my, because we're keeping little things like that happen and have been happening, like people out front and stuff taking pictures.
Ain't nobody out in front of their house taking pictures.
Weird shit, like stuff being
They're probably
weird stuff happening. I don't even want to.
She's peeking out the blinds like a crackhead. I bet you every one of her blinds got fucking cracks and bent. Right? You go around, all the blinds are bent. That's from people peeking out the windows and shit.
Say all of it because, yeah, the first time though, I was thinking it was my fault. That's what I was thinking because I didn't hit the walk button. But it happened 2 days in a row. I've never had something like that happen, and for it to happen 2 days in a row, it was crazy. At the same section, at the same intersection.
This is all how Britney started, right? Remember Britney? She was just like, they're stealing my money. Everybody's out to get me. Next thing you know, she's half naked swinging knives with a bald head.
Shit. I didn't start freaking thinking until I started walking away and stuff's like registering with me. Like, that's why I didn't call the police, because I was okay and I wasn't hurt. So I was thinking, I was just happy to be alive. And
I can tell you now, you hit me with a car, I'm going to be on the phone with my lawyer before I even hit the ground. I'm on the ground. I'm on the ground right now. Take pictures.
Come get a stretcher.
Get a call in the life support. Bring in the helicopters. This looks like a $20 million lawsuit right here.
I couldn't believe what just happened. And she gets in the car and just drives off. After I say it was okay, and I just go back.
Dolly gotta eat.
Walk over the road. Everybody stopped. Like everybody and their mother is stopping and asking.
You're on fire, Ricky Bobby. Help me, Oprah. Help me, Tom Cruise.
Ask me if I'm okay. I saw you hit. And one person even said it didn't look. He goes, they use the exact words.
Hey, TGK. Thanks for coming by. Thank you for getting on the Blessed Express. We do have a goal set up. I think it's we hit our goal. I'm giving away a Dolly t-shirt
You
sign.
should have told them you were gonna let me tell jokes. They always like that.
Jokes. Oh, they do. You haven't told jokes in a while. But the goal is set for a free Dolly Vision shirt signed by PJ.
No,
I ain't signing it.
No,
She gunned it.
she gunned it.
She gunned it.
That exact those exact words.
This woman's
She
making me
gunned it.
dizzy.
She's making me dizzy. Yeah.
So guys, this is do you guys really think? I mean, this is crazy.
So crazy.
I just can't wait till this shit's over with, dude. I really can't. I really, really, really cannot wait.
What are you gonna talk about?
Did you get a good look at the car yesterday?
It appeared to be about the same style car, SUV. Looks like the same one to me.
Fred encouraging
Look
the
like
crazy.
the same one to me.
He encouraging the delusions and the paranoia.
But he wasn't
Right?
even looking in that direction, he said.
I guarantee tomorrow she'll go that past the same intersection. Like, go a different way. Right?
Or make sure you push the crosswalk button.
Stop walking. Get a bike. Get a car.
Something.
That's crazy.
Just like when she got back in the car,
So
she
crazy.
took off like a bat out of hell.
I know. I wish I would have got a look at her license plate to see if it was.
Turned back around was even talking about how suspicious she took off and stuff afterward.
Yeah.
Hear him lighting his pipe. Hear it?
Mhm. Yeah.
Be like, put that shit down. You're paranoid enough already.
And then the black SUV that pulled in to make sure you was okay.
Yeah.
That's the feds watching you, Fred.
They've got a full tail.
Tell them that. Look, Fred.
Oh.
I know the feds are watching you, brother. All right, he'll be peeking out the window. Like, I knew I seen a car parked at the end of the street. They're watching you, Fred. They coming. They coming for you. I know this for a fact. It's just a matter of time, and all the heels will be in jail.
Yeah. It was a husband and wife. They were like saying how she gunned it and stuff. And I'm like, and then that's when like we're sitting there talking, and Fred walks across the street to me at the gas station because I'm like, I don't even go in the gas station because I'm like sitting there like registering what just happened.
The mailman is a Fed, Fred. Okay, when he's bringing that mail, he's putting wiretaps on the house.
Oh no.
And like couldn't believe
He's going full Ashley Buzzard,
You're not
right?
helping. Yeah.
just what happened. Like it really seemed like she was trying to hit me on purpose. And even when I look at Killer Looks video, like it doesn't look like they try to stop in that video. And I am not a paranoid type person, guys.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are. How many times have I looked out the window today?
Never.
Done. I walked out in the backyard and let the dogs out, right? But I look out the window before I went outside.
Mm-mm.
Like I
don't think I've ever seen you look. You look through the door when I walk
I'll
up
look through
sometimes.
the door sometimes. Yeah. I usually do that to see what the weather's like. I don't really look to see if there's anybody outside. I look to see if it's cloudy, if it's raining, if it's sunny. So I'll peek out the front door. Because I got one of these front doors. I got the little round glass in it with the, what do they call that? Stained glass.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And so if you look, you got to get real close to look through it, but you can see through it if you look, right? But I don't go to the window and peek out the window. And I usually do that when I first wake up, is I look outside just to see what the weather's like so I know what to put on.
I have no fear at all. You guys know that. I'm a very like, I don't know why. I don't get scared that easily.
Hey, Helena.
Like, I mean, I'm jumpy, yes. Like, I jump scared, but I'm not scared like how I went back in Ben Hill and stuff, and everybody else is scared too.
What?
Like,
I was out on Ben Hill Road by myself.
That's because you're crazy.
In the woods, right?
That's because you're real crazy.
Ain't nobody scared of Ben Hill Road or none of y'all hillbillies. I ain't scared of
it
you.
was a little scary.
Not to me, it won't.
Only because the internet don't work on the phone and you can't call no one. So
yeah, there's no internet. You ain't calling nobody either. So you either be able to defend yourself out there in the hills,
die.
Or die, right? And that's pretty much an option. I ain't gonna say it ain't scary. It's scary, but I wasn't scared. Now, if it would have been pitch black nighttime out there.
That's what I was talking about. What were you talking about? During the day, it's not scary.
Shit, the hell of it ain't.
It wasn't scary during the day.
I was walking through them shit, and it was just me, right? The first time I went there, and all I could hear was.
You've seen too many scary movies.
And I was thinking to myself, you know what? This is the exact way horror movies start out, right? Some dumbass dude that's going to pull over in the middle of the fucking mountains, don't know a soul, ain't from there, from the city, and just walking through the woods. Like, you ever watch a horror movie and be like, why would they walk through the woods?
Yeah.
Then you get out there and you walk through the woods. You're thinking, why the hell am I walking through the woods? There's a perfectly good street right there. I'm all up in the woods.
I'm not. So I know when something's not right and something doesn't feel right. And that did not seem, something about that didn't seem right. I don't think it makes sense to call the police now. Unless, like, I could get footage, but...
Is this bitch wearing a Fitbit? She's getting her steps in, okay? Good Lord.
I just wanted to document it. If anything ever happens, you guys have all these videos of occurrences, and you could just, just for little clues.
Just for clues?
Don't worry, Ziggy. If you come up missing, we'll track you down. All right.
Definitely.
We'll start with Fred Hill first. It'd be the third murder he's being investigated in. All right. Third time's a charm, Ziggy.
That's terrible.
Third time's a charm.
Well, don't close your eyes then, snack pack. Close your eyes. I mean, I can't, if I'm making you dizzy, it sounds like a you problem.
So, yeah, I ain't the only person, right? Somebody in her own chat said, bitch, you making me dizzy. Could you stand still? Like, I'm getting motion sickness. Yeah. It's like watching VR.
Like, you need to control what you watch. I'm not making you watch it.
Listen, nobody makes you watch a train wreck either. But nobody ever misses a train wreck. If you watch it, you got to. It's instinctual, right?
It's like a law.
When a train is going off the rails, we're going to watch, right? But could you stop shaking the train?
Same thing, Deb. I'm not making you watch it.
Damn, everybody complaining.
Snack Pack and Deb.
That's a good name.
You can turn off your freaking screen. I'm sorry.
If I ever change my name, I'm changing it to Juice Box.
This is what I do when I get anxiety. You guys always know that. Actually, I'm not sorry because that's stupid. I'm not going to apologize for freaking being on my channel, walking and pacing. If you don't like it, sure.
I don't hate you, Ziggy. I do the same thing.
Like the last time I documented that when my channel was hacked a few months ago, and they didn't just hack my channel, they hacked my Google account. Oh, so they got everything connected to my phone.
Well, all you gotta have is that two-part
two-factor authentication.
Yeah. Like I can't even get into my own shit. Especially somebody else. Like when I leave, I can't even get into my own accounts. I'm like, this sucks.
And then went straight to my YouTube channel, streaming freaking Bitcoin shit.
Should have bought in. You'd have a car. If you'd have bought in 5 years ago, you'd have a car. You'd be good to go right now. Bitcoin is like way up there.
When she gets anxiety, she films and walks in circles.
My homeboy told me way back in the day, he's like, yo, man, you need to put this money in Bitcoin.
God.
I said, I ain't got no money. I'm about to put some money in Bitcoin. I ain't got no money. He made $240,000 in a few weeks off of Bitcoin. But it goes to that saying, you got to have money to make money. Mm-hmm. And he had money. He owned a club. And but he kept telling me, he's like, man, I don't care what you got. He's like, put it into Bitcoin. Put it into Bitcoin. and I should have listened to him. I mean, I probably wouldn't have had a lot because I didn't have a lot to put in, but I would have still had more than I do now, you know.
I don't know. I feel stupid calling the police. I mean, it was
somebody hit me with
at
that
the
car.
time.
I wish I would feel stupid calling the police.
I guess I'm too much of this, you know, like
Somebody said I'd rather watch Molly than Ziggy. Well, Molly is a hell of a
Molly's
lot more
funny.
entertaining than Ziggy.
Hell yeah.
Right? Molly will make you laugh, and Molly is crazy and has no filters and don't give two shits. I mean, she don't care what you think, where she's at. Molly, I tell you this, Molly she's like Dolly. She's the same person, not on the internet that she is on the internet.
You're a little bit more. You don't purposely hurt people's feelings.
Molly's the exact same. She
though.
is wide open. I don't care if you're in a restaurant, if you're, don't matter where you're at. She is the exact same person, full throttle, like all the time.
And she looks a lot bigger, but she's not that big.
Yeah, she's smaller in person than she looks on YouTube.
I don't know why she looks so big. Well, she's not big, but she looks like she's a lot bigger than she is. She's like tiny.
It's having the camera close to you makes you appear bigger.
Oh.
But yeah, when I first met Molly for the very first time, I thought she was a bigger woman too. And she came up and she was all tiny. And I was like, and same thing with Ashley Banfield.
Ashley Banfield is like a little person.
Yeah, she's like tiny.
She's so
but when you
little.
see her on her channel, the camera's all close to her, so she appears to take up the whole screen. So she appears to be bigger
that makes
than
sense.
she actually is. And like me, I keep the camera kind of far away. So
everybody says that you're little too.
Yeah, they think I'm little on the thing, but they say I'm bigger in person. Like I didn't realize you was so big in person.
Makes sense.
Yeah, because I appear smaller because his chair sets low and I sit so far back that I appear shorter. But when you meet me, I'm an average size. I'm 5'7", you know, like 1'9". I'm not a small guy.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's big, juicy, right? She ain't that big though.
You guys tell me too the last time, like all these other times, and when I have, like, I just feel like it's like.
Yeah, my elf. You're right. Keebler. No, that's T-Rev. It's all fucking tiny, right? Oh my god.
Oh, I definitely will, Blue Bella. If that shit happens again, something like at the same freaking intersection, how would somebody know the second we were not live?
Okay, let's go to the next one where she, because she's going to talk about the same shit for 20 minutes
and go in the same circle.
All right, now she's walking. She's going to get evidence.
Go to that intersection again.
Yep. Yep.
She's walking in the street. There's a sidewalk right there, Ziggy.
Yep.
Where's the stroller?
She's in the middle of the road.
She's going to recreate the event.
Look, there's a sidewalk. She's walking in the middle of the road. Get on the damn sidewalk, woman.
Okay,
I'm over here saving lives.
I guess I'm going to start recording everywhere we go. Not live, but
he's going to be out wearing a GoPro.
We're just doing this time to talk with you right now. So yeah, we're going to go try to get the footage at the gas station.
Is she making progress?
I should have asked them when I went there. Right, but I was so like, just like flabbergasted. Yeah.
Listen, I don't even know what to say about this.
Get footage, and every time we walk now, we're gonna record, not live, but I'm gonna start recording every freaking time we're walking. I was doing that, but I got lazy and stopped. I'm not going to do it live because then that shows people where we're at, and that's the whole reason why we stopped doing our doing so many walk and talks, especially like from one location to the next, when people knew where we were going. You know, if we're just walking and people don't know where we're going,
I don't think nobody cares.
But
like, you know, like Even if she said, I live at so and so address, do you think anybody's going to show up at her house?
No.
Like, anybody going to show up?
Mm-mm.
I don't know. There are some crazies on the internet.
Yeah.
Right. There are some crazies that will, like, I don't know. I just know this. You come here uninvited, you might not leave. It's like a roach motel. You check in, but you may not check out. Right? You might get a hot one in your ass. Right?
There's just certain things that you should do to be safe. And I mean, but she's literally walking live right now. What's to keep somebody from figuring out where she's at?
Well, I don't think nobody cares. I don't think nobody wants to hurt her or
I think
Fred.
that, there's not really a guideline for that, though. There's people that really are crazy that could be.
Yeah, but I don't think they're out like, let me get Ziggy and Fred.
Not like she's thinking.
Like she's thinking.
No.
She thinks like the Illuminati's trying to get her, and there's these big people that are involved in the Summer Wells case, and they're out. There's this conspiracy to cover up this crime that she's investigating, and she's getting close, so they're trying to take her out.
Yeah.
That's what she's trying to sell to her people.
Yeah.
That is nutty. Okay, that is absolutely nutty. Do people make threats? Yeah, people make threats. Yeah, I mean, people make threats, but usually it's trolls. You know how many people said they were going to do this and that to me, and
some people do what they say, but I mean, I don't think it's the level, like you said, it's not the level.
Yeah, it's usually people making idle threats. Like I would say Joe Exotic threats. Remember how he always talk about he's going to kill Carol Baskins, but he really wasn't going to kill Carol Baskins. He was just talking shit. I think there's a lot of that may go on, but I've never really heard anybody threatening Ziggy either.
I don't think her improperly crossing the street and having to.
But if somebody like this is say I walked across the street and someone almost ran me over, I wouldn't think, well, damn, they're trying to silence me in the Summer Wells case.
What if it happened 2 days in a row?
I would next day I'd be standing out there with a brick waiting for you to do it the third day so I could sling it through your windshield.
No, she says she didn't hit the crosswalk, so I mean it could be user error. I wouldn't instantly think, oh my God, they're all out to get me.
Yeah, I don't know how far she is from Hawkins County. Either.
She's not in Tennessee.
She ain't in Tennessee?
No. They picked up and moved on out.
They got to be in Kentucky.
Wherever she was from before she met
West
Fred.
Virginia. If it ain't Kentucky, nothing against my Kentucky or West Virginia people.
You always say that, but I always get upset at
they
you
do. But this smells of Kentucky, West Virginia.
I don't know.
I'm just saying it has that vibe to me. I don't know why. I could be wrong. Okay, I could be wrong. Indiana. Okay, that makes more sense.
I'm going to have you guys on the phone here. And I'm going to go down to to the gas station I always go to. And I'm going to ask him if he has any type of if they have surveillance that points out that intersection. And if there's any way I can get it. Yeah.
Does anybody know where Ziggy's from?
Too, just like our the tire on the van was flat yesterday, or it was flat. I mean, we don't.
Well, she need to be worried about tornadoes, not damn people in the Summer Wells case.
No, we just keep having very strange things that happen, guys. Yeah, it was a white SUV, but I don't know what kind. Do you know what kind?
I don't know. It all happens quick.
Yeah.
Same style of it yesterday.
He sounds so hillbilly.
And he's just tagging behind her, you can barely even hear him.
He sounds hillbilly. They pulled him straight out the hills of Tennessee, right? Damn.
You're one to talk.
I know. I sound Southern. There's a difference between Southern and hillbilly.
I like your accent. I'm not dogging you. Don't look at me like that.
Almost the same time of day.
Was it? I thought that.
She's in Virginia Beach.
Let's see, it's 3. So we're walking down here. I wonder if he's probably. I doubt he saw it but
and she's pigeon-toed.
Oh no!
It knows when she's pigeon-toed.
Oh no!
Look at her feet.
I kind of remember what the girl looks like. My memory, like
her feet point in.
If I saw her again, I would recognize her.
Oh God!
Yeah, we do have a camera outside, but like, there is. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to tell exactly the inner and outer workings of it and what's, you know what I mean, and how it picks up, but
the one leg has a mind
you don't
of
always
its own.
get everything, and plus,
Yeah,
then you also have to know the exact time and like every time you're looking for. But this didn't happen at our house, unfortunately. Yes, it happened yesterday too. But yesterday, like, I thought it was my fault yesterday, and it was at the same intersection. Because here, I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to do it exactly.
Babe, if you talk that much, I would jump off a bridge. I swear. I'd turn the biggest bridge I could find, and it'd be like catch me at the bottom, right? Like, I would run. No wonder he lets her cross the street by herself. She'd just be talking and shit. Don't even know he ain't there. He's just over there. She won't let Fred get a word in. He's just like, yeah, babe. White SUV.
Talking, he's gonna confess eventually.
Right? Yeah. Lock him in a room and just talk to Ziggy. If he ain't confessed, I don't know. If he ain't in jail, that's worse than jail, right? Hell, we lock him up. He's worse with Ziggy. And just let him sit there and tie him to a chair and make him listen to Ziggy talk at 1,000 miles an hour for 14 hours. Oh, Lord. I done chewed my damn arm off.
Reenactment. Because we're getting to the intersection that it happened.
I thought Fred Hill was a culprit. I'm feeling sorry for Fred. Like, damn, he making me feel sorry for the man.
You would have done already told me to shut up at this point. Like
damn, I'm feeling bad for the dude with the mullet. It's like, he's over there combing his mullet. Like, damn, I wish this woman would shut up, right? Like, good Lord.
Somebody smells good.
What?
This is the intersection that happened.
We're about to watch her get
hit again. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a
this
big
is the intersection.
Look at all them cars.
Okay, this is the intersection.
God, he can freaking spot that kind of stuff. I don't see it.
See the green line?
Yeah.
See at the end of the post that wire sticking out with the camera?
Oh, yeah. That's probably that business. I wonder if they have cameras.
Can you imagine being in this business and Ziggy walking in and be like, look, I was walking across the street and the car hit me.
And it flipped over.
She didn't say it flipped. She said it clipped her.
I can't.
Because if it flipped, how could the car have took off at a high rate of speed?
I don't know.
She said it clipped her. Not it.
But she fell.
She fell. The car didn't flip. I know because I was driving the car. I wasn't.
Oh God.
I wasn't. But if I was, I'd have been like 5 points, wheeling it like this, right? Like Cedric Entertainer with a Cadillac grill.
And she's so worried about people finding her. There's a street sign right there. Don't zoom in, people. Don't zoom in.
Well, I don't think nobody's gonna go hurt Ziggy or anything like that.
No.
I think the paranoia she's suffering from now is
I'm just saying you should take precautions.
But people will call on you.
Of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like call the police and call the dog catcher, call the social services, call everybody they can call on you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I remember somebody called damn animal control on me.
Yep.
On Lolo.
And the feds.
And the feds and
Many keys.
Benny Keys wasn't the one that called the feds.
Yes, he is.
He may have called the feds on me, but he ain't the one that got the feds here.
Well, no,
That was before true crime that the feds came. That was before I was even in true crime. But far as people calling a dog catcher and all kinds of shit, like Lolo's the best taken care of dog in the whole planet.
They never came, did they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but they never came after. They left.
No, hell no. They see all Lolo shit. They're like, damn, dude, this dog lives better than we do. What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, our dogs are like kings. They live better than most people.
Yeah.
So I mean, but people will, try to find out where you're at and call on you.
I was just saying, if you're that paranoid, you might want to take steps to not show the intersection.
Well, when I travel, usually when I check into a hotel, I tell them not to give my name out at the hotel if anybody calls. And remember, I got into it with that lady in Tennessee because she said, well, if the police show up here, I'm kicking you out. And I said, lady, I told you just a minute ago, don't tell nobody I'm here. That I'm an internet personality and people may call and do weird shit. And she was like, well, somebody calls and does, you're getting out. And I was like, F you in your hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you should be.
Was that lady you made us go to after that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that? That lady was because see you next Tuesday lady. That lady was nasty.
Because it was so close to Sebastian Rogers' house. It was a jump off spot. You could be there.
I would have rather slept in the car. That lady was nasty.
Yeah, she was a nasty ass woman. But nobody ever called because they wouldn't think I'd stay at that shithole. Sometimes I stay at places like that, so I don't have to worry about that. Now, I have had people track me down in hotels and start calling the hotel. Like, why? I don't know what goes through people's minds to do shit like that. But, you go to certain places, there's only so many hotels you can stay in. So
you've literally had people come across the country, so I'm not even going to go there with you.
Yeah.
You've got some people that are obsessed.
I would say, though, that I'm a bigger level, higher level of YouTuber than Ziggy. You know what I'm saying?
She doesn't know that. She told the 911 dispatcher lady she was a YouTuber.
Yeah, but I'm saying the level of people that watch me watch her, I'm more likely to have a couple crazies. I mean, I don't know. She could too. I guess you got to be safe either way you look at it,
Right.
Pee on the bed.
Oh, I thought you said it had a camera. Though. It does, right there. But you just said it's for the butt. Why?
Yes, it's for the town.
Oh, well, can we pull it off internet? So this last time we pushed this little button. Push, 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 push. Okay. Usually, see how that light's green right there? Usually,
this is the only woman I ever seen turn something into a conspiracy because she don't know how to cross the fucking street. Okay.
We're gonna see a reenactment of her get hit. That's terrible.
She got me talking about it, and I don't usually even talk about stuff like this, but this is just so damn. Like, are you kidding me right now? This is when I came into the Summer Wells case, there was so much of this. Like, it wasn't just Ziggy. It was a whole.
They all were doing it.
It was a whole slew of circus people, and the good thing I think about the Summer Wells case now is a lot of these people are gone. Not all of them. Not all of them, but a lot of the weirdos when I came in are gone.
Imagine if we had just kept sticking to talking about what Don Wells had said out of his own mouth and, how that's suspicious.
Well, we're going to get to the facts.
No, I know, but
in just a few minutes.
I feel like they inserted themselves to make us look in their direction by making such a big fuss about Fred not being the suspect.
If you didn't do nothing, you wouldn't say nothing. When you get out here being defensive, then that starts to draw attention to you. Like, I had no attentions on Fred Hill. How often do I talk about Fred Hill?
Never.
Because he's not even really too much on my radar. Because I have other number one suspects. Like, he would be suspect number 4. I'd say
3.
I would say he's in the top 5, but he ain't like, I never thought, oh, Fred Hill did this, right? But the way they're acting about it all of a sudden is kind of bizarre to me. And I don't know if it's just because Ziggy is crazy or Fred knows something and Ziggy knows he knows something. You know? Now, would he tell her if he knew something? You know? Would you get in a relationship and then go, oh, yeah, by the way, I took part in the disappearance of this little girl? And then, you know, we got to understand that Ziggy, maybe she must like mullets. Right?
Something.
Like, I don't get where the spark, where the spark came from.
You're not gonna get it.
I mean, was she lonely? Did she look at the mullet and go, man, that is the sexiest mullet I've ever seen? Like, I'm moving to Silvertown with Joe Dirt over here, right? Like, I don't know. Did she say that's straight out of a Billy Ray Cyrus video, or like how did that romance spark?
He was locked up, and she got to talk to him. And
I mean, damn, what did he say? Hey, baby, send me some canteen. He must be.
I don't know.
You just walk when it's, or I just walk when it's green right here. Okay, we got yellow. We got yellow. Should I walk? Okay. Oh, I don't have a green light. I'm afraid to go.
Chest.
Needs the chest.
I don't have the green light. I'm not gonna go.
Are we playing red light, green light?
Should I go?
Should I go? Bitch, you don't have to cross the street.
This can't
We'll be staying here forever. So the last time. Yeah, so what's that mean?
One of them's for this side.
I know. I pushed.
Fred's like, marrying her is a lot better than marrying my cousin.
See, look, it shows. I don't think it's gonna. I think we need to push it again.
Somebody needs to put her some directions on that.
It's not that one. It'd have to be that, I would think.
Oh my God.
This is concerning.
We don't need.
Is it chicken or is it tuna? That she's that kind of person.
Oh my God.
Like, this woman is not the bride. It's Ziggy. Ziggy.
No wonder she got hit.
Ziggy. And we got to send her back to grade school. Like, she has the IQ of a third grader.
We don't want your money, Eli.
What?
I don't know where you got from this that we're asking for your money. I know that
you need to be asking for a car. Be like, hey, I'm doing all that walking. A bus pass. Somebody buy me a bike. I'm putting it on my Amazon wish list. Something.
That's what I did yesterday, but I'm just being careful. I'm just reenacting exactly how I did it today, so you guys can see. Yesterday I did walk when it was green like that.
She's busy in a squirrel
but this time I waited till it turned, and I had right now, okay.
Needs to check.
And right here, a car turned. I was about right here and clipped me. Sped up really fast.
Does he got on some Jordans? Fred here wearing some Jordans. I didn't know he had Jordans in the holler. What kind of shoes is he wearing? I'm kind of curious now. You can tell a lot about a person by his shoes. Was she out
here when that happened? Exactly how I did it today, so you guys can see.
I'm just trying to see what kind of shoes he's wearing. Hold
yesterday, I did walk when it was green like that. Okay, but this time I waited till it turned, and I had right now. Okay, and right here, a car turned. I was about right here and clipped me. Sped up really fast.
No, they're not Jordans. What are they? They might be Nikes. He might be wearing Nikes. I don't see a swoosh on the side though. They're Adidas. I think there's 3 stripes on the back.
I can't see that far.
Was she out here when that happened?
No.
Oh. Hey.
Somebody said bowling shoes.
He's at the house. She was out here. Okay.
Walmart specials.
Somebody freaking hit me at the intersection earlier. Somebody asked if they have cameras here. Hey, I just have a question for you. Do you have cameras that face that intersection? Remember, did you see me get hit earlier?
What time?
When I was here earlier? Like right before I got here, somebody.
Just buy a drink?
Yeah, when I bought my drink that last time, somebody hit me right before I got in here at that intersection. I didn't know if you had cameras that.
Did you catch that?
Oh, you don't have a.
Tomorrow morning. Stacy is here.
Oh, and she could probably get it for me. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Sunny, come Friday. So you can come Friday morning.
Friday morning's the best because tomorrow she won't be.
Maybe.
Okay, but you don't know for sure. But Friday for sure. Okay, I just wanted to see if she could. Do you think she could get me the footage? Do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, it does. It does point out there, guys. Look, it does.
It does. It does.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna.
She got hit when
the woman's the only one that has access.
Went home.
Okay.
And is now coming back.
Okay. I wish I can remember. I'll find the exact time. Okay. Yeah, I'll find. He's gonna try and see if he can figure out the. I think that was a little too early. I think it was it's 2:38.
I mean, there was possibly a car that got close to her. I don't think she got hit. If she got hit,
she fell on the ground. She said.
Yeah, but you get hit by a car at an intersection, you're gonna be doing more.
Her.
That shit did not clip her. I guarantee she ain't got a bruise on her leg.
No, and she definitely didn't have tread marks like she said.
No, there wasn't no tire marks on her leg. That is crazy.
Yeah.
She
said they gunned it. Like they just seen her.
I mean, I've hit a person in a car before, walking across a crosswalk.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it was bad. Didn't hurt them, but good. I did clip them. I bumped them walking across a crosswalk.
Just tapped them a little.
Yeah, you know how a car you brake and it kind of jerks forward a little bit?
Yeah.
They walked out in front of me and I braked and the car kind of jerked and kind of bumped them. So, I mean, no harm, no foul. I didn't kill nobody or nothing. They wasn't hurt. But I did bump them pretty good. I was like, but they walked right out in front of me, right dead ass in front of me. And I reacted, if not, I would have ran them over. But I locked up the brakes and I didn't even have my foot on the gas. I was just kind of coasting.
Woo, we got 1,000 likes. Thank you.
And I locked up the brakes and bumped them.
You didn't even have to tell them again. Just the one time.
So it bumped them back about 2 foot.
How fast were you going?
About 3 to 5 miles an hour.
Really? And it pushed them back that far?
Yeah, it when it bumped them, they stepped back. It didn't knock them like 2 foot away.
Yeah, they didn't fall.
They just backed up like, oh, don't run me over kind of thing. But I did bump them. Oh. So I mean,
the dog was never in the stroller.
Dog's not in the stroller. I don't think she got hit. I think it's all a big conspiracy, and it's like they tie everything into this whole Summer Wells thing, and that people out to get them because she's investigating the case. I mean, that's how she made it sound with the police call.
That's why we played that first.
And let's think about this. Think about how many crazy ass people must call Hawkins County. And that wasn't even her county. That was her county she called. So that ain't even her town. But think about all these people calling the damn Hawkins County police saying, I heard this and I heard that.
I can't
how many calls you think they got yesterday when she said
a billion?
Clear?
Because the lady didn't even have that third call of the third lady that I heard. She didn't even have to finish her question. The lady was like, it's a hoax.
Why did Ziggy cross the road to get hit by a car?
That's
right. All right. To help Fred get away. That's why she crossed the road, to help Fred get away. Fred don't even walk with her. He's like, yeah.
He's on the other side of the road already.
Fred's like, oh, I don't know this woman. Yeah. Like, maybe, you know, I don't know what to say about this. What about the whole, you know, the tree cutter being a heel, the lady with Ollie being a heel, where the police search being a heel?
We need to listen to the tree cutter part. Miss Christine, God rest her soul, clipped a part of, and I knew I heard this before.
Where can I get it? You sent it to me?
I sent it to your email. But it's actually Ziggy talking to one of the tree cutters.
Okay. Well,
and
let's give it a little listen.
Yeah. The subtitles are important, so you have to share the screen so they can read the subtitles.
I don't see that.
Well, the next day when the FBI brought it, Randy brought it to my attention.
Who's Randy?
The guy I used to work with.
Oh,
He, they actually talked to him that morning. I was in the pickup truck. The mother, the mama, and son.
so you saw some?
Well, she was in the truck. Randy said that she laid up in the back of the truck. It was indicated.
Did she? Oh, was that morning?
Yeah.
So Randy said she saw her in the truck. She was laying in the truck that day.
Oh, yeah.
And this would have been the truck that the red Tacoma that they're alleging that Randy Hill drove that had been seen at Fred Hill's house.
No, he's saying that he's seen Grandis, Candace, and Summer in the truck they were driving. They were driving Grandis's truck because Subaru Don took from Don.
Yeah, but they were in the Subaru when they took the picture of Summer on the milk.
No, they weren't.
What were they in?
They were in Grandis's truck.
Is it a 4-door truck?
I don't.
Because that's a 4-door vehicle.
Subaru.
She was in the back seat.
Subaru. That's why they said extended cab, I think. But they weren't in the Subaru that day.
Where we're from Moortown area that way, they give us drive time. At that time, we was leaving 3:30 of the day.
3:30.
They're doing a BFF. Reverend Serafina is doing a live with Ziggy.
It's a pre-recorded.
And some guy on Sweetie Palo now. Dolly, can you react to Ziggy and Fred, who is on Sweetie again now?
We can't play it while they're playing a premiere. They're going to strike you for that.
Yeah, if they're premiering it, we're not stream snipers, right? We don't we don't care about that anyway, because does anybody in here believe in psychics?
I don't.
Or if you believe that Donna Serafina is a psychic?
Should have told her she was going to get hit by that car.
Yeah. Why didn't Donna tell her she was going to get hit by a car today? Donna could tell her who's driving the car.
It's terrible.
I see a tree.
Yeah, see, plant lady said they were in Grandis's truck.
And during the milk picture looks like the Subaru.
Well, they weren't in the Subaru that day at all, because Don had the Subaru. That's one of his 7 alibis.
Now, I ain't never seen a truck that has a 4-door with a pass-through, like where she was turning around filming Summer in the back of the truck. That was the Subaru.
Then that's
Allie and them never said nothing about them being in a pickup truck.
Chat, if anybody knows what kind of truck they were in, I just know that Don kept that Subaru from her that day, and Don's alibi was the OnStar.
Look. I mean, hold on.
Grandis's truck is extended cab with camper on the back.
Yeah, like this is not. Summer was not in a truck. I mean, here's the picture of her. I mean, let's bring this over here. I don't know. It might be a truck.
I'm telling you, it's just not the Subaru. I don't know what car it is, but the Subaru, what Candace told me is that Don would take that car he bought for her, like as.
Look, I mean, look at the back window of it right behind the seat. That is a truck.
Yeah.
She is in a truck. Okay.
So this tree cutter guy that happened to allegedly be a Hill says that he's seen them all at 3:00 that day. They talked to him, stopped and talked to him.
Yeah, that he's seen her in the back extended cab truck.
He left early from the job scene that day. Happens to just be a Hill, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely a truck. I thought they, for this whole time, I thought they were in a Subaru.
Don had the Subaru. Don had the Subaru, and that was one of his alibis. The OnStar on the Subaru told everybody where he was at, allegedly.
Huh. Okay. I was thinking they were in the red Subaru this whole time for the last 4.5 years. I didn't know they were in Grandis's truck.
That's a huge part of the story.
I don't think Grandis was with her though when she went to Allie's.
She wasn't.
That's what I'm saying. Did they ever mention Grandis being there?
No.
Okay, then how did that means they went to the hill?
That's
and then
what
they
I've
went
always said.
To Allie's.
Yes, and Hunter wasn't supposed to be on the hill, and if Don Wells was home and wasn't supposed to be home, and they caught up with each other, whereas Don says they got over it and he took her back and everything because of the fact that she had Hunter there and she wasn't supposed to.
Yeah, Crystal, I know it wasn't the Hill tree service. It was another tree service, but they're saying that Randy Hill was working with that other tree service
that day. Like he was like subcontracted or something. I heard that in Jinky's chat, and I heard that in a different chat also.
And he had also sub stuff from the city and things like that.
Yeah, the county subcontracted him or something like that, they said. But I mean, all of this is
But
allegedly...
either way, you got a dude with a red Tacoma. Right, and that's one of the clues is the red Tacoma pickup truck. He's a Hill. You got Fred Hill in the holler, right?
Paul Hill's address had that red Tacoma associated with it.
The red Tacoma associated with Paul Hill's. You got them going to Paul Hill's digging up dirt allegedly, right? So at some point, and we know it's in the investigation for Summer Wells. So why would they be taking dirt? They're looking for something, right? So why would they be looking at Paul Hill's after all these years? And then, you got Randy Hill, you got Paul Hill, you had the Hill that was there at with Allie. Allie's best friend is a Hill.
His name is not Randy Hill. How do you know, Patty?
Yeah, give us information. If you know something we don't know, fill us in.
Then Mary Stevens says yes, and Randy was sick the next day. What?
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of Hills in that area, and they're investigating the Hill. It to me, I don't know who did it. What I would like to know is what is Don Wells's tie to Paul Hill? Is it just coincidence he got pulled over on that road for the DUI, or was he at Paul Hill's house?
It's drugs. It's all that's the connection.
I think so too. I think this all deals with drugs.
That's why when Don got locked up,
drugs and mullets.
Yeah, but that's why when Don got locked up, the first thing that happened was Fred got locked up. Because, I mean, that's the connection.
Yes, Daily. There's a lot of Hills in them Hills. And, I don't believe in coincidences.
People are saying Grandis was in the hospital. Candace picked her up. But no, when she dropped him back off. Where was Grandis?
Right, because we never heard about Grandis being there at Allie's.
No, not at all. She said that she was asking Candace if she could wake Summer up or she could talk to Summer or see Summer, and she said no.
So where was Grandis at this time?
Nobody mentioned Grandis being in the vehicle.
And then you remember when they come back, they say they get home. Candace goes into the trailer to help Grandis with her knee brace.
Right. And if she was with him the whole time, she wouldn't have to go to the trailer to get her to fix her knee brace.
Candace took Grandis home, dropped off Grandis, and then went and took Summer home.
Hunter home. That's exactly what happened. But what if she got to take Grandis back, ran into Dawn found her and realized she had Hunter with her and she wasn't supposed to because they had already been caught up being together, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And Dawn could have lost it.
I mean, there's a lot of why would he hurt Summer? I mean, everything usually has a motive.
Rage or just I still think the whole statement of her saying that Summer being by that truck or behind the truck or something, I still think it's possible that somebody, backed up in a truck somewhere. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pretty confusing, but now that I think of it, I don't remember them saying nothing about Grandis being at.
No, they didn't.
At Hunter's house, but yet Grandis was with them when they left the lake. They stopped at the pharmacy
to get her prescription.
They stopped at that Sonic. They stopped at the grocery store. Remember, because Candace and Grandis went, and Hunter said he was sitting in the car with Summer.
Right.
They sat in the car for like an hour, and then from there it gets sketchy because I don't remember anything about Grandis being at Allie's house. So let's open up the phone lines. Maybe some of you guys know more about this than we do, or you've heard something we haven't heard. So give me a second. Let me pull up these phone lines for PJ so she can take your calls.
And you didn't tell Madonna she gifted a membership. And
thank you, Madonna. Thank you.
This is why you don't get super chats, because you don't tell people thank you.
Well, tell them thank you for me.
James McConnell sent a super sticker.
Thank you, James.
And Helena sent a hi, Dolly and PJ.
Hey, Helena.
And then TGK says,
TG
can always count on Dolly to make me laugh.
Uh-huh.
Missy says we all rock.
Hey, Missy.
And Helena says let's hit the like button. And then Vincent sent a big pear-looking shaped creature that was rolling around laughing its butt off.
Okay. Awesome. Well, thank you guys. Thank you for the support, and thank you for being here with us. Thank you for being interested in the Summer Wells case and spreading awareness for this little girl. It's important. Everybody matters. All right, let me get the phone lines open.
Oh, Lord, Caroline, we didn't need to know her exact location.
Okay.
Erase that, somebody.
Must she put her whole
just-
address in?
No, but she said she's at the intersection of blah, 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 and on whatever street.
We don't need to know all that.
We don't need to know all that.
We were
There
just
really are crazy people that will go there for whatever reason.
Paul Hill is Don Wells and Andy B's uncle. No, he's not Don Wells' uncle. He's
What?
Fred Hill's granddad and kin to Andy B. Don Wells is not kin to
No,
Paul Hill.
I've never heard that. Yeah.
I think you're mistaken there. In my opinion, the two pictures shared of that day were not both from that day. When I find the other photo, I'll email them to PJ.
Okay.
I mean, a lot of people have questioned this milk picture, like the one that I just shared. This one, that she seems like she's
I got a
dead.
question. Why was the memory box sent with her friend?
I know, Dolly.
Dolly, I thought PJ was taking calls.
She is. She's right here with you.
Here.
Hey, PJ.
Hey.
This is Christy. I'm in East Tennessee.
Hey, Christy.
I really think that they left Summer in the car and she just got too hot and died. And they thought they were going to get in trouble, so they just did something with their body.
You thought that for the longest time.
Yeah.
You take this one, because I think the dogs would have caught that.
Well, a lot of people believe that she may have dry drowned it, even though she took that water in and she was fine for a little bit, because
that's a real thing.
Yeah, you can asphyxiate later with the fluid in your lungs. So a lot of people think dry drowning. I originally thought heat stroke because of, it was like that day that she went missing was like 86 degrees, which is not a very hot day, but in a car in Tennessee with the sun beaming down, the car can easily reach over 120 degrees, and an adult would be fine in 120 degree weather. It's children cannot. Their temperature rises a lot quickly, a lot faster than an adult's temperature would, and
kids have
it's
fevers,
deadly for a kid.
They get them febrile seizures because their temperature goes from 0 to 60. It rises too fast.
Yeah, so there's a possibility that there could have been, I thought, a heat stroke, and they got scared and they covered this up. But how would that tie in to this address unless they use that as a spot to hide Summer?
Too many people are acting wonky.
Yeah. I think, but I don't know if so many people know about it. That's just more risky that one of them would tell.
Yeah, I mean, I think the only people that know are involved. And if you're involved, of course, you're not going to tell because you would go to prison just like everybody else.
I think Hunter knows more.
I think Grandis,
Definitely
knows.
Grandis.
I believe Hunter, Grandis. I think Allie knew what was going on. Yeah. I mean, I don't know the Fred Hill situation. I would like to know how they're all connected. Fred Hill, Don Wells, and Paul Hill. Paul Hill don't have no criminal record of drugs or anything like that. But
His
is that a
kids do.
spot that they used to go hang out and do drugs?
It is. That pond by that property or on the property is Candace's favorite fishing spot.
Allegedly.
I've actually been told that by a couple of people that know Candace.
So
could they have put her there without Fred knowing?
I mean, it's possible if they had, if they had, they had been there hanging out with Fred. Let's just say me and you went to a location and we're hanging, and then it's a wooded area, and then next I go do something. I'm gonna go. Well, I can go drop this body off at that wooded area I was hanging out with so and so at. So maybe they could have dropped something out there without Fred knowing about it at Fred's family's house, but I don't know. I just think they have to, if Don has no ties to that location, then it would be a little hard to understand why he would have chose Fred Hill's family, his neighbor's family, to go hide a body. And I truly believe it was, they hid Summer. They had to get her out of that area, to begin with. And then later on she was moved.
Yeah.
They didn't have much time in the beginning. They didn't have a lot of time. So if something was bad, they had to get her out of that 5 mile radius pretty quick. And if you look at Van Hill Road, it's 9 miles. They wasn't searching Van Hill Road when Summer went missing. So yeah, they're about
to have a new sheriff. So hopefully when they do, they'll do more investigating and hopefully find something out.
Yeah. And I appreciate you calling.
All right, thanks, Dolly. Bye, PJ.
Bye,
PJ. A lot of people are talking about this hog farm, pig farm.
Yeah.
A pig farm is different than a hog farm. Pigs and hogs, and the size matters, and when it goes into talking about eating a body and stuff like that. Now, I don't know if it was a hog farm. If you go believing everything on the internet without a slight bit of proof, like, you would think if it was a hog farm, people would have pictures of hogs and pigs out there, right? Which we haven't seen, but maybe it was, and they're searching dirt for DNA.
Yeah.
Just in case something was digested.
Right, because teeth, like you said the other day.
Not even that. Say something eats you, and then they poop you out.
There's still traces of
There's still traces of your
even
DNA.
4 years later.
I mean, sometimes poop fossilizes and gets hard. So it's like
terrible. That's why they would need so many different specimens of dirt.
And maybe they're looking for something like that. I mean, it's possible. I'm not going to rule out and say it wasn't a pig farm there. It don't appear to be a pig farm now.
Right.
There's no pens. We've seen it aerials.
And then supposedly a butcher shop. Is it still a butcher shop? I don't think so.
PJ.
Hello?
Yeah, you got to turn us down in the background.
Put it on pause. Sorry, that was my son. I want to run something by you guys. I've only known about Summer Wells for about 2 years now. And I started watching the story. Okay. Well, I got a strange email way back in the day. And it was a girl that knew the Wells. And knew their kids. And she said, I already know what happened to the Summer. And I'm like, really? And she goes, I don't want to go on national TV because I don't want the Wells knowing who I am. And I had to move away. And I'm like, really? Where did you move to? She goes, Arkansas. I'm like, oh, okay. And then she said, Summer got hit at the summer hole. And Hunter, she said, that got into the car and he was backing up and he accidentally hit Summer. Well, I'm like, oh, okay. She goes, please, you can't tell nobody. And it bugged me for months and months. So finally, I got a hold of TPI. And I showed them the email. And they were like, so she's in Arkansas? I said, yeah. Did she say where in Arkansas? I said, no. But apparently she knows the wells, she knows Summer, she knows all of it.
Uh-huh.
So
did she say how she
that,
knew?
huh?
Did she say how she knew that Hunter had hit Summer with the car?
She was friends with the mother and the father, the Wells.
Oh, okay.
But I'm sorry, I got a question. How did she stumble on your email address, and what made her contact you?
Because I was going through Facebook, and this woman kept popping up and popping up and popping up. So I was in the prayer garden, her chat, and I was all like, well, there's more to the story, and I believe, in my opinion, okay, she probably drowned.
Okay.
And then
and
the
this
lady
lady
was
just
all,
seen you in her room and contacted you?
yeah. Because I got into an argument with this one lady. I don't know. She still goes into Prayer Gordon's room, but I just don't say anything when she's in there. But because we got into a really heated argument. But that's when I decided, okay, well, you want to know something? You think I'm lying? And whoa, whoa, whoa. I sent it everything to TV or the TBI or whoever those people are.
Did they ever follow back up with you, or did they just take the tip and move on?
I mean, did they take down her internet access? Like, I mean, they could get her IP if they really wanted to.
Yeah, but they got your email address. They got you.
Yeah.
So, and I told them how it all happened, and, and then when she said, when Hunter was drinking the iced tea, he was a little tipsy, backed up, hit the little girl. And I'm like, why didn't you call TBI?
That's the girl.
Huh?
Did you just say that Hunter was tipsy and backed up and hit the little girl?
Yes.
Yeah. And
why was he driving? He wasn't old enough to drive.
Why was he drinking? Why was he smoking dope?
Well, we
why
know
was
why
he banging
drinking.
Candace?
That's true. Okay.
I mean,
touche. I got it.
Why was he doing anything? I mean, he thought he was grown.
Because I heard that today. Somebody sent me a message today because of what I said about how Candace mentioned Summer being behind a truck or by a truck, and she wished she was by there or something. She mumbled, so it was really hard for me to understand. But she called us in the middle of the night that night. I had
regret is I was on the place on that truck.
Right, and so I always thought there was something somewhere to do with the truck, even though Candace is real good.
I thought it was the truck in the yard. I mean, it's hard to make out what she says when she's belligerently drunk. But it was clear enough to know she said, I wish Summer hadn't been playing behind that truck.
The person that emailed me said that Hunter posted something on his Facebook and instantly deleted it, but it was also something stating that he had hit Summer on accident.
Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, hey, well, look, we appreciate you calling in.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye.
All right, peace. So she's in another chat room, and she heard that somebody that told her, contacted her, and said that Hunter hit Summer with the truck.
Yeah.
I mean, is it possible? Yes. I mean, anything's possible. But it still don't explain the lead that's leading us to Paul Hill.
If she had to be
hid,
disposed of,
so she takes her to her favorite fishing hole to hide her, which is at Paul Hill's house, because apparently they say it's a fish farm, so he stocks the lake, which would make it easy to catch fish. That would probably be my favorite fishing spot too, a lake that's stocked. Yeah. Because you're going to catch fish all day long in a stocked lake. But when we look at the aerials, it's not a big lake, but there's a lot of woods around it.
Yeah, and their property was a bunch of acres.
There's no pens for livestock, so it's not a pig farm right now.
what was that channel I was telling you about?
Unless
that
the
was
pigs are in the
showing?
barn, but that would be enough. You would need a bunch of hogs for hogs to be territorial to eat a person. So, for anybody that don't know, I used to raise pigs, okay, potbelly pigs and other pigs. I had a biscuits and gravy. I had peanut butter and jelly. I had a pig named Dollar. So pigs, a lot of people think pigs will just eat anything, and that is not true. That is absolutely not true. I hear that on the internet so much from people that ain't never raised a pig a day in their life. Where me is, I had a bunch of pigs, and pigs, believe it or not, are smarter than dogs. Okay. Now you get a little hog, it's going to be a little bit different. It's bigger. It's going to eat more. But just your average pig. Yeah, the pigs, believe it or not, are not dirty animals. They're really clean animals. The reason they roll in the mud is because they don't sweat. They need to cool themselves off. They perspire breathing out their mouth like a dog. Just like a dog likes to roll around in a mud puddle, pigs like to roll around in mud to cool themselves off. But really, if you had clean water, like I had a swimming pool and I would clean the water in the swimming pool, and my pigs would get into the swimming pool and they would rinse off and they weren't dirty at all. Clean it. And they use the bathroom in the pen. They use the bathroom in one place in their pen. They don't use the bathroom all over the pen. When you go in and clean the pen, you had to clean one little corner, and that was it. They use the bathroom in the same place every time. They love cocoa cereal. They love the little chocolate balls because you got a mixture of hay in their pens. You throw it in there. Pigs like to root, like with their nose. They like to and root into the ground. So it's part of their things to do that, right? So you want them to do that. And if you let a pig run wild, it'll grow tusks.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, like a boar.
Yeah.
It'll become wild.
Wow.
Like if you see a boar, which is basically a wild pig, they will attack you.
Oh, I bet.
Right? And that's what people usually go out and hunt. They hunt wild boar. And that's basically a pig that has grown tusks.
I swear this video was titled something to do
It's
with
not domesticated, right?
hogs.
They eat meat, yeah, but they don't prefer meat. A pig does not prefer meat.
Yeah.
It will eat meat. If the pig is hungry enough, it'll probably eat damn near anything. We used to have this pig named Charlotte, and we were grilling out, having a pig cooking, right? And the pig would eat pig.
See, Addie V said, PJ, that channel Sweet Tea had an aerial today that he had taken of the Hills farm. But the title had hogs in it, but now it's not titled anything to do with hogs. And I'm about to send it to your email. I just took a screenshot of the aerial. I don't see anything there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's a difference because somebody said we're not talking hogs. You're absolutely right. That's what I'm saying. Even if you was talking hogs, you would have to have multiple hogs for them to eat a person. You would have to be dead on the ground. They would have to be starving ass hungry, and they would have to want to compete for the food. So if you got a bunch of pigs together and they're starving, you cut somebody up and throw them out there, yeah, they're going to eat you, right? Yeah.
But you put in the butcher shop and the
like if you get in a hog pen, the pigs ain't gonna run up and try to eat you.
Of course not.
They're not. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think anybody's thinking of it that way. I thought people were thinking of the butcher farm to where you can make it mush for them to eat.
I've had pigs and potbelly pigs. You know what I'm saying? There's different breeds of pigs, just like anything. So I mean, I don't believe that something was fed to pigs. I mean, is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Is that the reason they're taking dirt? I mean, it could be because if she's been digested.
Oh my God. Val said Dolly Vision. Dawn said summer was probably fish food.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people have said it. I don't remember directly hearing Dawn Wells say that she was fish food, but a lot of people have come in and said, let me open the phone lines back up. I don't remember exactly, but people have said he said it.
And I sent you the aerial.
So I mean, if you did you send my email?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll pull the aerial up. Somebody just placed an order. We do got Dolly soap on. You want to talk about our great? So we just restocked the whole store.
Yeah. And I couldn't do the freaking shipping yesterday because we had no internet. So
Yeah,
I tried
we
to do a bunch today, but
we were out internet yet all day yesterday. The whole day our internet was down, right? Because I was trying to get Ziggy and Fred Hill. I was going to try to pressure them onto the show, which we'll probably do tomorrow after we picked on them tonight. I'm sure that'll go over well.
yeah.
But we didn't have no internet, so we wasn't able to ship anything. But we did restock the whole store. So we got soaps, lotions, body washes. And right now, Christmas sale is in effect. Promo code Dolly Rocks. Buy DollySoap.com. Lotions, body washes, soap. I restocked all the soaps. We got lotions. I restocked the lotions, t-shirts, hoodies, hats. What else we got? About it? Oh my. Stickers. You name it, we got it.
I was trying to think about what it was that was left. Mystery boxes.
Oh, and we got some more Summer Wells bracelets. But they're not for sale. We're giving those away with an order. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when you order something from our store, we're going to throw those in while supplies last.
Mine in the other room.
Want to show them?
Yeah.
What they look like?
Hold on.
Okay. But yeah, we're running our Christmas sale, and if you order a lotion, I believe it comes with a bath bomb. I think that's what we're doing. So if you order a Dolly lotion, any of my lotion, it comes with a free bath bomb. If you order any of the body wash, I think it comes with a loofah. I'm not sure. But you may get a little something extra with it. But yeah, we have some extra Summer Wells bracelets, and we're just going to give those away. We don't sell nothing like that, but we will throw them in. And the reason we say when you buy something is so we don't have to pay for the shipping of it.
A lot of our old people are collectors, and these are some of the old ones we've done so far. So you'll have new ones to add to your collection.
Yeah, this is the Summer Wells one. And of course,
we had a summer day, and then we had the Summer Wells one.
This is the summer day one.
Yeah. Okay. So this is just the regular Summer's Army.
Summer's Army. So the ones
we can see that far.
These are the ones we have. Justice for Summer, Summer Wells, and then of course it says Summer's Army on it. So if you want one of these, I think the next 50 orders.
It's not going to be that soon because the shipment won't come in till after Christmas. Remember, nobody's going to want to wait that long if they order right now.
These will be in a week.
With the holiday season?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So the next 50 people that order will get one of these thrown into your thing. Okay. They're absolutely free. We ain't charging nobody nothing. That way we ain't got to pay for shipping. What is this one? Just Idaho 4. We ain't got no more of these, but this was the Idaho 4 one.
This is not ours, but this is Michael's.
Michael Monkey Vaughn's.
And then these were Dolly Vision and Turtle Gang ones.
Oh, we got any more of the Turtle Gang ones?
We haven't ordered any more other than the summer ones for now because we're covering summer. It's back in the forefront. So
yeah.
But I wanted to do. We never did a couple of the cases we followed that I wanted to still do. So
either after the first 50 will come with a summer after today because we'll start packing them. So if you order something today or going forward, the first 50 orders will come with one of those summer bracelets. And then after that, we'll throw in, you can't even see it. The green screen's on a Turtle Gang one. Okay. So that's just something extra, to spread awareness for. All right. So phone lines are back open. Call-in numbers on the screen. You ordered a watermelon body wash.
Did you pull up the aerial footage?
Oh, I was about to.
Okay.
I got sidetracked with telling people about the merch.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here, let's pull this over there. Oh, shit. Hold on.
Where's my phone?
Then I'll pull the aerial up. PJ.
Not PJ.
Dolly.
Hey, what's up, Chief?
You knew. You already knew.
I'm doing pretty good.
All right.
What's up?
My thought is, beside all the BS, what's drawing their attention to that tree company? Is that where them fishing spots was?
Well, the fishing spot allegedly is where the Hill Tree Company was. It's the one they're saying that is Candace's favorite location.
Or do you see a waterway there? I don't.
Did I hear that a red truck was seen on the hill around or the same time that she came up missing?
Yes, yeah, red Tacoma.
So, okay, a red Tacoma, and that was who owned that vehicle?
Well, they're saying that Randy Hill owned the red Tacoma.
Okay. I'm thinking, was there another red truck of an employee supposedly at that same time that worked over there?
Well, Randy
during
Hill, they're
altercation?
saying Randy Hill is the one that worked on the over there, and he's the one that was riding the red Tacoma, which he's family with Fred Hill and family with Paul Hill and friend with all the other damn Hills.
I'm thinking, did Summer see an altercation there?
I don't know.
And possibly did somebody retaliate to shut her up about something bigger going on?
I mean, what would tree people have an altercation about?
I don't know. I mean,
you know, and Summer's so young.
And how would Summer get 9 miles away to their house?
Yeah, and end up 9 miles away from the location. That's a little.
But yeah, but what I'm saying is, could they have like tracked her down to the hill, somehow got her out of there, and it was because she saw something happen when they were there fishing one time, and you know,
I mean, that's super hypothetical. I mean, anything's possible,
Yeah.
Chief. I mean, I don't know. There's no
do we have
indication of that.
Yeah, but I mean, there's got to be a reason why they are interested in that facility now, unless she's there somewhere.
Well, I mean, this is a rural area. It's definitely a location that Don and Candace, you know, because they were friends with Fred Hill. This is Fred Hill's family's property. So maybe they went there to hide something on this property. And it's so big that, you know, they could be anywhere. I mean, this place is huge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I mean, shit.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't know what reason anybody would have to hurt a child or do anything bad to a child.
No, but I mean, either that
anything's possible. Anything's possible. I mean, they could just been a monster that wanted to do bad things to a kid, and you know.
Yeah, I'm just trying not to blame the parents. I'm not, you know. I mean,
well, it's hard to think that the parents have such an odd.
I mean, you don't want to point fingers, but
the hell if I don't.
Logic is logic, you know.
Well, a family wouldn't act like that if they were innocent.
And usually, the person that's closest to you is the one that hurts you.
Yeah, statistically, the odds of stranger hurting you is rare.
Yeah.
All right, Chief, you be good.
You too.
All right, peace.
Locked and Loaded said, listen to Fred talk all about his uncle Paul's hog farm, and then they also said, where is it?
But where's the hog farm at?
They currently don't have it no more. Paul had self-serve meat and firewood, according to Fred Hill.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand he has meat, but what I'm saying is they make it out to be like there's this huge hog farm, and there ain't. There's hog pens, possibly, in one of these barns, but that ain't like a wild hog fest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I mean, how many hogs would it take? Like if you just made mush or whatever the hell they eat?
I mean, it probably wouldn't take that much, but who the hell's gonna get out there and dismember a child?
I don't know.
For what
that
reason?
Doesn't want to get in trouble for having a dismembered child. I don't know. none of this is normal, so we can't sit here and think about what.
And then who's going to let you use their hog farm to do stuff like that? Who would want to be involved in a murder? If you didn't murder, listen, if I ain't murdered nobody, if somebody
you
showed
ain't
up
doing
right,
that at my house.
that's what I'm saying. You show up right now, one of my friends show up with a dead body, I'm going to be like, hey, man,
take that shit out of here.
Get the hell out of here with that dead body.
Yeah.
I'm not getting involved in that. Like, what is it, Pulp Fiction, when Quentin Tarantino, and they pulled up with the body, and he said, did you see a sign in my front yard that said drop dead in words off here, right? And that's what I'm saying. Like, why are you getting me involved? Why would you come here? You know, that type of thing, you know, because listen, I live in the woods. So you think I would hide one of my friends to come up here with a dead body? I'm going to hide them in the woods behind my house? No. Hell no. I'm going to be like, you got to get kicked rocks. So nobody's going to allow you just to do that unless, like, they ain't going to let Don come to their house and do this. Dolly.
Hey, Dolly.
Hey.
What's up? This is Diana.
Hey, Diana.
Hey, let me mute you. Hang on, bro.
Okay.
All right. So what's the topic tonight?
I can't tell you because I'm muted.
You're muted?
That's what you said. Let me mute you.
Did you want me to, like, you're having a personal conversation?
No, I'm joking. She said,
what the hell?
You should have said, let me turn you off in the background. You said, let me mute you. So then you were like, what are we talking about? I'm like, I can't tell you. I'm muted.
Oh, sorry. No. So my question, not my question, but my statement is, Dolly, I miss you guys. How are you and PJ?
We're doing good. Not bad at all.
Good. I'm so happy to hear that. Happy Thanksgiving, guys. That was amazing what you did for the families and stuff.
Yeah, we're still doing our Christmas. We're still doing Christmas Wish. We haven't put that link up for Christmas Wish. We're blessing 3 families with Christmas also, and we have a place you guys can donate if you want to help out with that. And a week before Christmas, we're going to be buying 3 families Christmas, at least 3. We said that for Thanksgiving, and we ended up buying 15 families total. Thanksgiving dinner.
Well, so, we did 4. The turtles helped us do 15
and you guys out there donated the other 11. So we're going to be doing the same thing at Christmas, but we've picked 3. We're picking 3 families, and we're going to buy them Christmas gifts. So we have a Give, Send, Go that people can donate to. And if you want to help out with that, you know,
Jenna, thank you. She posted it.
Thank you, Jenna. Post $5, $10 if you can spare it. You want to help a family out this Christmas. And then a week before Christmas, we're going to come up here live and buy their wish list for their children's for Christmas.
That is so nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is. Yeah.
Okay, now what you want to say?
So what I wanted to say was, I'm glad this has come back up with Summer, because I always will think about her, and like you guys, I will, for the rest of my life, look for her. I would have a question for everyone out there. Benny Keys and Ernie Shell, I've always wondered what their gig was. I don't care who they're hooked up with, who they think they are, but I wonder why on the day that Summer went missing, Benny, you know, his family, he had access to helicopters, and also Ernie. You know, I could see
Benny Keys had access to helicopters.
Benny, absolutely.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that.
His dad is
fine one before.
Yeah, look up his father. His father, yes. Benny knows what he's doing with helicopters. And
would you get in a damn helicopter with Benny Keys flying that damn thing? You know,
Benny is a spoiled, rotten Michigan ass, fucking spoiled.
I thought Benny was in Texas.
Benny grew up in Michigan, I believe, or I know his family. Yeah.
So what's
So
your theory?
anyway,
You think Minnie Keys flew in there with a helicopter and grabbed Summer?
yes,
Yeah, I don't think that.
What?
I don't know. I don't know about that. That's a little bit of a stretch. Why?
because I believe that Benny probably works for the car or thought he was. He's a druggie too. You know, he was like, I know a lot of people like this. And he probably took a chance, took a jump, and is scared and thinks he has to bow down to the cartel, you know, or whoever. But he is an American and he is safe here and he has the right and responsibility to take care of the children. But I believe that Ernie Shell thought he was the hero and was going to be like, take care of the children. That, you know, he was going to open up some kind of, you know, whatever, you know, and save the children. And I believe that Ernie parachuted down with a rope. No, I think he had a rope. I think that Benny drove the helicopter and Ernie came down and grabbed the little girl. And I think they scooped her up and probably placed her on bed. I think it's all movie stuff. I think it's all dramatics and movie stuff.
Go over Occam's razor. I think a lot of people just.
I mean, every theory's possible. I'm not gonna rain on
And you guys, I love you, but I'm gonna tell you what. If this did happen, and I'm not crazy, this is going to be the ultimate hell to pay for the South. Because remember Buford Pusser?
What?
No.
Adams, Tennessee. Okay, like our entire lives, PJ. We have this hero guy was like
I'm still just
walking
thinking
tall.
of Benny flying a helicopter and Ernie swinging from a rope.
And these mofos tried to take us for a ride, talking about this guy was a good guy. He was not a good guy. Okay. And, you know, I'm tired of being conned. So anyway, I'm going to peace out and love you guys. You guys have fun with me. You know, do what you got to do. I'm going to be out for a bit. All right. Peace out and happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Remember, Murdoch in the A-Team was crazy and he can fly a helicopter.
No, like I feel bad now, but
listen, we ain't laughing at you. We're laughing about what you said. Okay, it's totally different.
I can't hide my face. I think that was a little bit.
I mean, right. If I see Benny Keys fly by me in a helicopter,
I was more impressed with Ernie
from a rope
repelling from the helicopter.
Oh God, I'm crying. I can't even stop. I can't even stop. It should hurt my insides right now. That was the best call of the night, right there.
You hurt her feelings.
We need to get prizes away from the best calls of the night. I'm not trying to hurt her feelings. Like I said, she seems like a sweet woman. If she believes that, she believes that. But that's almost laughable. That
because I really think we need to go one
day.
What
I thought she would say was that Bill was locked up in with Don Wells. And that, but she went in a different route altogether. That, you know, he flies helicopters. Benny couldn't get a helicopter off the runway to save his damn life. Listen, I ain't even trying to pick on Benny, but I'm telling you now, Benny can't fly no damn helicopter. All right, there ain't nothing about Benny that says helicopter. Nothing, and he's been clean lately, so that's good for Benny. Benny's doing good. I'm proud of Benny. You know, because she said he was a druggie and. You know what? Now he's clean. So I mean, you can't call a man a druggie if he ain't doing drugs.
Yeah.
Right. If he was doing drugs, then we can call him a druggie.
I think we need to go for Occam's razor. Like I said,
I think Occam's razor.
Occam's, whatever. Potato. It's simply the most simplest solution to everything. Like it's not some drawn out crazy. Like some of you guys really are like your imaginations.
Well, Ernie kind of paints himself as a super soldier.
Do you believe anything Ernie says?
Some things I believe Ernie says. I don't believe everything Ernie says. I don't believe everything BK says. I don't believe everything I say.
I laugh at BK mainly.
I just don't see nothing like that humanly happening, right? I don't see that happening. Just like Ziggy didn't get hit by a car, BK is not flying no helicopters. All right. I had to ask him, what if I hit him up? He'd be like, yeah, man, I fly the shit out of a helicopter. I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, anything's possible. He might be able to fly. His thumbnail tomorrow going to be BK on the helicopter with a damn Ernie shell propelling from a rope. That's going to be my thumbnail. That is a good one, right? That is just too good. That's the best theory I've heard yet. I believe it. I think
BBK says Benny lived near me in a Dallas suburb and doesn't have a helicopter. He barely has a car at times.
He barely has a car at times. Benny's been through a lot. Let's just hope he continues to do good, right? I don't want to wish any bad things on people. And when I hope he continues to stay sober and does the right things, right? Same thing with Ernie. Right, I like both of them guys. Right, when they clean and they're on the up and up, they're good people. When they get a little wilding out,
on me said Ernie said he was going to drop from a helicopter at Summer's vigil.
Yeah, I guess he did. But do you think Ernie
he tried to say
drop off and fall onto the ground?
He tried to say that he was some person in a mask that tapped you on the back. Please.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. What if it was?
Oh my God, you're gullible.
I don't believe. I ain't gullible enough to think he's going to rappel from a rope and swing down and like damn Tarzan swoop up somewhere else. You got to remember, for the longest time, BK and Ernie didn't even get along. You think they're going to get on a helicopter like the A Team and be like, go kidnapping kids?
Anything's possible.
I guess you're right. Anything is possible, but I think that the chances of that are like.
Yes, we all know Benny hurt that dog. You don't need to post about it. Bad. He is not my favorite person, but we're just gonna choose to laugh at him and just move along. I don't like to dwell on.
Like anything. I said, if people change their life, everybody, you can be a bad person one day and you can work to become a good person. I wasn't always a good person. Right, I wasn't a bad person, but I wasn't always as good as I am now. Right, I would never hurt. I love animals. I like animals more than I like people. Okay,
the pond is a ways up. Caroline said.
So, I mean, when we look at this property, now we're looking from an aerial view that was taken from Benny Keith's helicopter. He did drone. Remember when Benny Keith tried to drone?
Yeah, he had that really expensive.
He had that. I tried to buy it from him, and he wouldn't sell it to me.
Probably sold it. That's why.
Yeah, that's back when Benny was
on stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, when he was on stuff. But he had that really nice drone. He had like a Maverick 3 or something. He could fly that, but I couldn't see.
Mark said he's high, but not high.
So yeah, let's encourage people to do well. That's what we want. We don't want Ernie playing in traffic. We don't want BK on drugs. Hopefully Cam and Allie will get their shit together, get clean.
Yes,
wish good things.
Storyteller, I agree.
Wish good things on people, right? Because you don't want to wish bad things or think negative. People can always change.
And I think
not that they always will.
Just because they change or they act differently now doesn't mean you forget what they did before.
No, I'm not saying forget, because that's possible that they could slip back into their old ways.
Yes, because the tiger doesn't change his stripes.
But far as Ernie kidnapping this kid, Ernie didn't kidnap this kid. I don't buy that. Or BK kidnapping this kid, or because there was rumors a long time ago that because they were locked up both in the same facility in Texas, that they knew each other prior to the Summerwell stuff. I heard that back in the day, but it was just all rumors. They were, though, in the same jail, but not at the same time. It's just like saying, I've been to jail, the same jail Jeffrey Dahmer's been in, but that don't mean I know Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
So you don't eat
turn
pig.
The phone off, somebody said? You did, probably.
Ernie did a face plant on a boat. Is that what it says? Live? Funniest shit ever? Is that supposed to be a boat?
I can't read that far and I don't know what you're looking at.
Yeah. I mean, I choose to believe what you want to believe out here, guys. But like I said, I like to see that. I would like to see it. Ask Ernie, be like, would you rappel from a helicopter that BK is flying? I don't think I'd even get. If BK was like, yo, Dolly, we're going to go on a helicopter ride.
That's not a good idea.
I've been wanting to fly in a helicopter too.
You'd go with BA?
Hell no. That's what I'm saying. That would not, no way in hell would I get into a helicopter.
That's what I said.
With Benny Keys flying it. Nothing against Benny Keys. I just wouldn't get in it. I wouldn't trust Benny Keys to fly me in a helicopter. If Benny pulled up in a car, I would be like, let me drive.
Yeah.
You know, I'd be like, yeah, bro, get in the passenger seat. I'm driving. I don't trust people's driving. I barely get on planes. You think I'd get on a plane with him? And I don't think Benny Keys and Ernie are that close like that. You know,
now they seem like they are, but I don't remember them being that close. Ever.
Well, I think they're being friendly for the sake of Summer Wells.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, everybody wants to find Summer Wells. Some people are a little crazy. Listen, I'm crazy. I'm not calling these dudes crazy saying I'm not crazy. I'm crazy. I just look at me as I'm the good type of crazy, but still crazy. I just think everybody has their own way of doing it, and I'm glad that they're out here spreading awareness.
Imagine if we all worked together from the beginning. We'd have a map guy, an FOIA lady.
Yeah, you'd have everybody
personable.
But there's so much ego.
Helicopter driver and a repeller and
yeah, like sometimes you got to put all that to a side. It like I tell people, it ain't about me up here. It's about Summer. It's about Sebastian. Yeah. It's about the. So do I have an ego? Yeah, but sometimes even I got to know when to put that ego in check and be like, this shit ain't about me. I can't make it about me. It's about the kid, and that's why I'll have these conversations with people that I usually wouldn't, probably wouldn't hang out with.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But no, and I think people get it confused that just because you have banter back and forth with somebody that like y'all are now best friends.
BFF.
You talk on
same interest in my girl found.
Yeah, I agree.
Dolly.
Hey Dolly, how's it going?
It's going pretty good. Who's this? Where you calling from?
This is Brian. I'm calling from Hot Springs, Arkansas.
What's up, Brian? How you doing tonight?
Oh, pretty good.
That's good.
Hey, are you sure you don't remember her being in the truck?
I could have swore it was in the Subaru, but I guess I was wrong because in the picture it's clearly a back window of a truck.
Yeah,
it might be a Mandela effect.
I believe they were in Grandis's truck. When they went into town, did all those errands and stuff.
Yes, it appears that way now. I'm surprised I didn't know that.
I think you forgot, man.
Maybe I did, because when I looked at the picture of Summer, I could clearly see that that's the back window of a truck, right?
Yeah.
But for some reason, I was thinking the way they were filming it, that it had bucket seats in the front. But I must have been wrong. I mean, clearly, I don't know. My memory ain't what it used to be, but looking at that picture,
I hear you on that.
I can clearly see it's the back of a truck.
Yeah.
So,
well, you stay cool, man.
Okay, you too, brother.
All right, peace out.
All right, peace. Yeah, I mean, I was wrong about the vehicle for sure, but does it matter? That's the question. If they were in a Subaru, if they were in a truck, or if they were in a helicopter with Benny Keys flying it, it don't really change anything. The kid is missing. We don't know where she's at, and how is it connected to Van Hill Road?
Yeah.
How is it connected to the hills? That's where we run into the problem. If he was driving a Harley Davidson out there, unless there is some truth in what that caller said, that they were by the lake and Hunter was behind the wheel of the car and hit her. And then at that point it's covered up. But that can't be true. You know how I know that ain't true?
No.
Because the FBI said that someone was alive at the Sonic. The last proof of life that they have of someone being alive is from the video camera at the Sonics. I just remembered that.
I think Hunter
and they went to Sonic after they left the lake.
I think Hunter may have done it when they dropped Grandis off and they were at the house.
That might be more possible.
Because they were in a rush because Don was there and they didn't want to get caught.
Oh, Don was coming.
Something occurred there.
PJ Vision.
No.
Doug from Tennessee.
It's for you.
What's up, Doug?
What's up, Doug?
Hey, PJ. I like talking to you too.
See?
I know. I'm just getting tired. I probably have to take a shower.
You know, y'all hadn't figured that out yet.
Figured out what?
Fred Hill has got insurance on Ziggy.
He has insurance on Ziggy and he's trying to run her over?
Yeah. It's not life insurance.
Uh-huh.
He got life insurance on her.
He gotta get a job first. Does the man even work?
Well, that's why he won't cross the street with her. He's got life insurance on her.
He won't cross the street with her. I mean, I'm just saying, I think your first step would be to get a job.
Well, why does he need a job? He's got Ziggy.
I mean, I would think, you know, that you a man, you would want some extra spending money. How you supposed to go to the strip club?
Well, he's got a job.
How you gonna make it rain with no job, Doug?
He's got a job.
What's his job?
He ain't gave up his old job yet. He's just hiding it.
Oh, I mean, what did he do for a living? Does anybody know what Fred Hill did for a living before his arrest for drug dealing?
Well, yeah, he took care of the Hill.
Yeah, I mean, I know he was, you know, he was at some point doing and using drugs, selling and using drugs, but I'm sure he scrapped. That's all he did was scrapped. They collected junk. I mean, I guess there's some money in scrapping if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, if you know what you're doing, but he didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah,
but he sold a lot. I bet he sold a lot of copper.
Yeah, I mean, I used to work for a demolition company, and I'd probably bring home a couple $1,000s every couple of weeks just in scrapping.
Yeah.
But I work for a demolition company. I'd go in and take all the copper and all the stuff out the buildings first, and then take my cut. And then so I was getting paid and paid. I was getting double paid.
I worked at a steel factory.
Did you?
And this old guy was hauling off scrap metal every night.
Uh-huh.
And the way he got caught is the scrap people wouldn't pick it up as much scrap as they was when they first started.
Yeah.
They'd bring
metal.
the
There's
scrap
no
over.
money in metal. You gotta be getting like copper and manil and all them other metals for it to be worth anything.
No, man, he was hauling out a whole pickup load every night.
Yeah, I mean, what did they give you? $30 a load for metal?
No, man, they was getting like $400 or $500 for a load of scrap.
I don't know. I loaded all kind of stuff up not too long ago of metal and went to the scrap yard. They gave me like $30.
Well, he's hauled off scrap. I mean, he was hauling it out. They was getting $400 or $500 a load.
Oh, copper now. You get some change for some copper. You got some good copper pipes and stuff. I used to do boiler rooms for the construction company. We'd go in and cut them out and with chop saws. I'd take all that copper right to the scrap yard. I'm talking about make $1,000 a night. It was good money. Good money.
But that's what it is. Though. He's got life insurance on her. So he sends her across the street first to see if she gets hit.
Yeah, I mean, I doubt that though. I mean, I don't think he got. I think he may be. Ziggy may be taking care of him.
Well, yeah, but see, when you're on that,
and he just kind of follows her around like a puppy dog, you know.
Yeah, but when you're on that on that methadone, you know that. It makes you do crazy things. You think up crazy shit.
I mean, I don't know what he's on. I would hope he's clean. You know, I would hope Ziggy wouldn't be with a dude that's strung out on drugs.
Yeah, but see,
I mean, jail saves a lot of people's lives, Doug. You know, you strung out and they throw you in jail. You ain't gonna be doing a whole lot of that inside the city jail. So you get clean and I don't think she probably don't even know the druggy Fred Hill. She only knows the clean Fred Hill.
Now you can get more drugs in jail than you can outside of jail.
But some jails, not all jails. You know. I've seen, you know, I've been locked up. I've seen drugs in the jail. I've seen some hard drugs in the jail too. So yeah, you can get them. They're there. It's hard and it's super expensive. But
and he might have been the man in the jailhouse too. You never know.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen that jail. I don't know if you're getting many drugs into that jail. I'm not for sure though. You mean you could be right. There could be, you know, but listening to him, he sounds sober. But then again, So did Daniel Martell, and he's probably all kind of on that Breaking Bad stuff. So I don't know. I would hope Ziggy would have better decision making skills than to be with some drug addict guy.
Oh yeah.
But then again, she did pick a murder suspect.
That ain't too much of a skill. That ain't too smart.
I wonder if he can fly a helicopter.
He thinks he can.
I can see it now. It'd be Benny Keys, Fred Hill, and Ernie Shell on a helicopter.
But they all think they can fly.
They all, yeah.
When you're on that stuff, they even think of Jesus. Some of them do.
I'm sure some of them have gotten high, but I don't know about helicopter high. I'm so high I can fly a helicopter right now.
I seen some out there one time was marching down on the end of the street where I lived at. They was like up 2, 3, 4, and they was walking in circles out.
When I go to CrimeCon in Vegas this year, I'm going to get on a helicopter. I'm going to fly a helicopter because they fly from hotel building to hotel building. So I'm going to take a helicopter flight over Vegas when I'm there.
I think you Superman.
Well, I got where I can get on a plane now. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to be brave and I'm going to try to take a helicopter flight when I'm in Vegas. I'll go live while I'm doing it, so y'all be able to watch it.
Well, you can do it in Gatlinburg.
I'm going to do it at night. No, I'm going to do it over Vegas.
Yeah, but you can do it in Gatlinburg.
I think it's like $300 or something like that, $300-400, but they fly you over Vegas.
That ain't too bad.
No, I mean that ain't cheap. I mean, you can fly to Vegas for $300. You know what I'm saying? Flying over it for $300, that's a little steep.
Hey, yeah, I ain't paying no $300 for a whole helicopter.
Yeah, but I've never rode on a helicopter, so I'm figuring, hey, it's a once in a lifetime thing. I doubt I ever do it again. So I'm going to be at CrimeCon down there in Vegas this year, and I was going to do it when I was down there this last time. I just didn't get around to it. I was going to stay an extra day, and then I decided to leave early because I'd been gone so long.
I hear you.
So I actually flew out a day early. If I would have stayed an extra day, I would have jumped on one of the helicopter rides.
Yeah, but were they really the truth? They was hauling dirt out of there.
That's alleged. I don't have any proof of that, but that's what we've been hearing, that they hauled some dirt out of there. Now
it'd be wild if they found a whole bunch of bodies.
It'd be like the killing fields in Texas. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Doug. We'll find out before too long.
I wish they'd just find a little girl alive myself.
I doubt that happens. I would celebrate. I'd be the happiest person around. I tell you that. You would think you found my kid. So, but reality tells me that's not going to happen.
Well, you never know, brother. I mean, you never know. Jason Dubar, everybody thought she was gone.
Mm-hmm.
Look how many years she lived there and give her 2 or 3 kids and come out alive.
I don't think it's impossible. I just think it's highly unlikely.
Yeah.
You got better chances of Benny Keys flying a helicopter. All right, Doug. You be good. All right, peace.
All right, bye, PJ.
PJ's in the other room. But yeah, like, I don't know. I may go learn to fly planes. I have a little, I don't live too far from a little school that teaches how to fly like Cessnas and stuff like that. And I was thinking, I'm not scared to fly anymore. Maybe I should learn to fly. That way, if the plane ever goes down, like in a movie, that I could fly it. Okay. So you never know. I think that would be something fun to do, go learn to fly planes. And I live right down the street from the school. So I wouldn't even have to go far. It's like a 10-minute ride to the landing strip. And they do a lot of parachuting out there. I don't want to parachute unless the plane's going down. Then I'd jump out of it. I've did some indoor parachuting, like I fly. I don't know if anybody's ever done that. But really, I'm not supposed to do anything extreme anymore anyway, because since I had that heart attack, like I can't ride roller coasters. I'm not supposed to do anything that's going to get my blood pressure really high. But I think in learning to fly a plane wouldn't be that bad, especially a small plane. Then I want one. That's the only problem. And planes are expensive. You try to buy a Cessna, once you learn how to fly it, then you want one. But I got a lot of family that flies planes. I just ain't never learned myself. Now, that's like saying, but a helicopter? I don't think I want to fly really. I've seen too many helicopters crash. Go hot air ballooning. I think that would be scary. I think I'd be more scared on a hot air balloon than I would be on a plane. Because I just feel like that little basket under it might break. I didn't see Final Destination too many times. Dolly, what do I think happened to Summer Wells? I don't know. I used to think it was a tragic accident and they covered it up because they were drinking and drugging. Now I don't think it's an accident anymore. I think somebody kidnapped Summer Wells that Don and Candace knows over a drug debt. I think it leans more towards that. And this may explain that all these people in the hill, how they're connected to each other. And not only that, but why they're searching this area that's connected to the Hill family. Not that I'm saying that the Hills have anything to do with it. I mean the family, not the actual Hills. But I like to know what Don and Candace is for a fact, what their connection is. Now I've heard rumors up here. Dolly.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Dolly. Hey, it's Lean on Me.
Hey, Lean on Me. How you doing?
Can you hear me okay, though?
Yes, I can hear you good.
Okay. I have the TV in this room, but I don't know where the remote is. I wanted to say that I have a lot of theories about the Summer Wells case, but the Occam's razor one to me is it's like simple. It just makes sense to me. Is involves the neighbor,
yeah,
and their dog in the creek.
The neighbor, the dog, the dog in the creek is what you said?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and explain.
I'm sorry, my dog's kind of barking at me. I'm feeding him, so sorry he eats with the fork.
It's fine.
I got him spoiled. You know how Jody Sue was really, I hate to say her name, the neighbor woman was really upset about the people moving in the area and the land got sold and she wanted it and all that. Well, she was really, Jackie Dobbs showed up the day before and somehow she does have him on camera and allegedly it's a trail cam. And, but, so some people say she had cameras and she even says she has SD cards and all this that has proof and all kinds of crazy stuff. But they had a really big dog. I think it was named Reaper, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a bull mastiff dog. And sometimes I think that Summer Hunter came home.
You think she was attacked by the dog?
Yeah, I think Summer and her woke up from her nap and wandered down to the creek with her dogs, and the dogs got into it, and Summer got in the way, and then they had to cover it up.
So who would have covered it up? Jody Sue and Andy B, or Don and Candace?
Yes.
Why would Don and Candace cover it up if Jody Sue Brown's dog ate their kid?
I think Jody Sue and Andy and them covered it up. The reason I say this is, one, the dog got taken to the vet the very next day or the day after that to get its stomach pumped. And when she was mad, and I sit there and watched all her crazy mumble jumbles for years, and I do know that she has threatened Andy of DNA. He will find out what a forensic I forgot what's called now. A forensic agent or something. I forgot what the name is.
Forensic
She said you will. Yeah, you will find out what that is if you don't hush. And then she said, "I seen you almost get a little bit of balls, and you almost told." But the elders wouldn't be proud of you. That's his mom and dad. See, his mom hadn't posted on Facebook in years and years. She got on there that night and said she hasn't slept for 3 days because of summer.
Andy B's mom said that.
Yes.
Okay.
The property where Fred talks about Andy went and checked on, they hurried up and put it in the landlocked it in the trust.
Okay.
That's the big fields road where police searching.
That property's been sold now, though, right?
No, it's landlocked. It's in a trust.
Okay, so it's still owned by their family?
It's in a trust name or something like that.
Okay.
I really don't know because I'm not very good with business. But it's kind of locked. It's not sold, but it's not owned by them.
Okay.
But I don't know the correct terms for it.
All right.
But the police has looked there somewhat, except for the private property that now it's hard to, I guess, get up on the Phil and Bell Road, where Andy and Jody Sue lived prior to moving to 165. No, yeah, to 225, 125. Yeah. Before they moved there, they lived in this little shanty on Field and Bell Road, which is now the locked land. That through there is where their footprints were too, the back way. You see what I'm saying? Like if you go the back way.
Now, was there any proof to this footprint? I thought that was just a bunch of Cam and Alley bullshit.
The only footprint that I've seen that kind of is proof is two people. Rader mentioned it. That the private detective on Summer's case, Chris and whoever, they mentioned it as well.
I heard it was one footprint. It was in the neighbor's yard, but it was just one footprint.
It was one footprint and some footprints, but the footprints they couldn't decipher if they came from the searchers or from a predator.
Okay.
But the barefoot, they had either one set or 1 foot. I'm not really for certain on that.
All right, lean on me. Hold on for 1 second. What now, PJ?
Sorry,
Okay.
I just thought of this. But if Don said out of his own mouth that he was 30 feet away and it just happened in his driveway, let's say.
That Don was 30 feet away. Yeah, I remember him saying that. Okay, all right.
That's weird.
Yeah, he did say that. He always put himself there, I think, and he always has to say he works. I was at work all the time. Because that day, he either came home early or went to work late.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't believe he was at work. I mean, I drove the distance that it would take him to do this, and he said he made it in like 20 minutes, and he would have been driving back in heavy traffic. There's no way he made it back. And it's every bit of almost a 45-minute to an hour ride with hardly any traffic. So his whole story to me, it doesn't add up.
I don't know what Candace and Don would be covering, but neglect for sure. But she'd lie about giving Hunter alcohol and stuff in this big major case. She'd lie about driving Hunter back home and leaving Summer with the boys and her mom taking a nap. And then Summer running off and getting hurt or getting to the road. Might not be the dog.
Yeah, I could believe that for sure. Because if you listen to their story, like even when Allie and them were talking about Candace coming over there, they never said nothing about Grandis being there.
They kind of did, but they didn't. In my opinion, what happened is they took Grandma to the hospital. They thought it was going to be longer. She went over to Hunter's. They made plans to go fishing, but Grandis called right away.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think. And then they went and got her, and they did some running, and maybe even sedated Summer, so they can have some time.
Yeah, I mean,
And it could have been
anything's
too.
possible. I think Candace and Hunter had a weird relationship. That's for sure.
Same.
All
and
right.
I could see if Jody Sue's saying they're sedating him, I could see her sedating him to have some fun, because remember that little girl that you met at a vigil in front of the police department that said she was supposed to babysit Summer that day, but she couldn't?
Yeah.
And Summer was looking for somebody to watch. Candace was looking for somebody to watch Summer that day.
You got a good memory.
So I could see her. That would split my whole life up with Summer, but I don't care. She's worth it.
Yeah. I remember the little girl that knew Summer.
I've been here. Like, I even tried to have a channel, but threatened people are weird, and I can't do it.
Yeah. So you don't make videos at all anymore?
Not really, no.
Oh,
no.
okay.
No, people. I had like almost like a Ziggy encounter with a blue band, with two gentlemen from Virginia, and I just think it had to be something about that, but I'm not sure, because all in that whole month I got all kinds of threatening phone calls about it.
Wow. I've never had nobody threaten me other than BK. I don't worry about what he says.
Yeah.
So
I think it was just trolls. Once they find you, they DoorDash me and stuff while I was on live, and which I was smart enough not to tell it. I was like, I didn't mention it.
Mm-hmm.
If you mention it, you confirmed it. I didn't mention it at the time, like that the DoorDash came or anything. But yeah, they was trying to hunt me down and saying real pervert things to me.
Oh yeah, well, I'm a dude, so not too many people say perverted things to a dude, but I bet you for a woman it's a little bit more crazy guys.
Yeah.
I think crazy men are scary. I don't know, some crazy women are pretty damn scary. I got some crazy ass women that be stalking me.
The person that threatened to do pervert things with a baseball bat to me was a woman.
Oh God. Yeah, I think some of these women are a little scary, a little crazy, and they really obsessive, like for years, like don't stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just rather quit it. It wasn't that important. I wasn't like my channel was a big booming channel. I made $600 in a year.
I may have to take some charges on a person now that keeps harassing and bothering and stalking and just weird shit and it's horrible because I don't like to spend my time doing those things, but I can't let somebody just continually harass me for years at a time.
No, because they'll take it further until they're in front of your job, like what happened to me.
Yeah, I can understand that. I
had to drive straight to the police department.
You be good.
Buffy Jane, I know she played with the bed, but thinking about that dog thing, she was in the creek. First thing she said to Candace is, I'm sorry, I didn't know what. So, there you go.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
All right, later, Lean
Thanks,
on me.
Dolly.
All right, so there you go. That was Lean on Me. And yeah, I mean, Jody Sue and her big ass dog. And Jody Sue has kind of inserted herself into this case so badly. And, and I feel bad that, maybe Ziggy does get more threats than I think she does. As a man, like I said, I got people harassing me and all kinds of weird shit, saying they're sleeping with me, they're coming to my house, and PJ's here with me all the time. She would know if somebody was here, right? So like they be saying these things trying to cause problems in your relationship, and they're driving by your house or alleging they're driving by your house and just saying crazy shit and like contacting you and calling you, and like there's a point to where you got to say, okay, that enough is enough. And especially it'd be different if especially if you're in my state and you're doing it, your ass is going to go to jail. I just have zero tolerance these days for crazy people harassing me, and I'm not going to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And people, I don't know it. I guess it's people want attention. I don't feel threatened. Like I don't feel like somebody gonna kill me because I'm a dude and it's crazy women. But it's still annoying as shit, right? Like, like good Lord, I can see somebody being messing with you for a little bit, but when it drags on and you're constantly trying to harass somebody and you're doing it so you can get a click and a view on the internet, like it's weird. It's just weird as shit to me. And like get some help. Okay. Get some help. Like, listen, I guess when people watch you every day, they think they know you, right? Or they personally know you on a personal level. I mean, you know a little bit about me because you watch me, but you don't know everything about me. And then you got people up here like breaking down everything I say. And like I said, just calling me and making videos and coming up with lies that, and trying to spread them around the internet. So it causes me problems in my personal relationships. That is weird as shit. And like I said, I'm not going to stand for stuff like that. Zero tolerance. Your ass will go to jail. You may get away with a little bit if you outside of Virginia, but if you in Virginia doing these things, I suggest you 100% stop and cease all actions and shit like that, or your ass is going to end up in jail. You should know better. You should know better here than to do things like that. Because when you're tagging me in videos, that's like trying to contact me. And look, I don't want no contact. I don't want to be bothered. Leave Dolly the hell alone. Don't make videos on me. That's why, I've started to trademark my name. I turned Dolly Vision into LLC, because when you come after me, I'm gonna come after you legally. And people don't need that. So be adults out there, and it ain't even dudes. Like, I can understand, it's crazy women, crazy ass women. It's to a point to where I'm like, I usually don't pay it no mind. You know what I'm saying? I usually don't pay it no mind, but it's gotten a little bad here lately, right? Of people that have mental health problems. And I much rather you see you as a person get mental health treatment than to go to jail. Okay. And tie up my time and me having to go to court to put you in jail because you're weird and shit. Okay. That's all I can say on that one. Like, stop being weird, people. Stop being weird. Not everybody. It's a few weird ones out there that just, like, they've been carrying on for years. Like, it just don't stop. Like, it's borderline scary, like horror movie scary, like obsessive. So, did Ziggy get hit by a car? Hell no. Is Ziggy with a killer? I mean, Fred ain't been cleared. Nobody's been cleared in this case whatsoever, right? So everybody still, to me, is a suspect. Like I said, Ziggy and Fred, they're more than welcome to come up here anytime they feel like they want to discuss or clear some of these things up, some of these rumors and speculation and everything that's going around. I know I picked on her a little bit today, but listen, I ain't got nothing against Ziggy. It's just all in fun. Last call. Dolly. Hello.
This is Kim from Missouri.
Hey, Kim.
I believe that the reason the Wells are so quiet is because they're the ones who I think that she got rid of the little girl. She had to come home after, and it's a possibility maybe Hunter ran over her. And it shows her you're talking about it's warm weather. She's been swimming, but they got her in, looks like a long sleeve sweatshirt.
Tracksuit, yeah.
Yeah. And it's like,
but she wasn't wearing that. She wasn't wearing that when she went missing.
What was she? What, they changed her clothes?
Yeah. That tracksuit's in a memorial box this summer. She wasn't wearing that stuff in that picture when she went missing.
Well, they don't talk about it. They say she was out planting flowers with her grandma and all that mess.
She wasn't wearing
just walked her to the door.
She wasn't wearing those clothes for the longest time. I didn't know what Summer was wearing when she went missing. I still don't know what she was wearing. Because that outfit she's wearing in that picture is in her memorial box. So is the bathing suit.
Well, then her mama just didn't walk her to the door and take her inside. Then somehow or another, the kid had to get clothes changed and everything else.
Absolutely.
So all of that don't make sense. But I still say I think the mama she's the one that hauled her off, and you know they're not going to leave her on their own place or bury her on their own place.
No.
So it's a possible. So I believe she probably went over to the hills since that place is so big, and she knows how to get around because she fishes over there. Don's over there, and they've done probably other activities, even though the older gentleman probably didn't know what all they was doing out there out back. No telling what they were making and doing, and no telling what.
Absolutely. I think you may be right on that. They have some connection to that property on Van Hill.
I think the mama took her out there.
It's possible.
I think the mama took her out there, buried her there, and a lot of people saying that video or that audio deal where she was throwing up. That woman, I think that woman is taking up for her friend Candace because she don't want her to get in trouble. But I think the heat was getting kind of close, and I think she was moving her, and I was watching, I can't even remember what I was watching the other night. You wasn't on because I kept looking for you. I guess that's when your internet was messed up.
Uh-huh. You did me
But
dirty.
this gentleman was talking, and he said that there's a black video. I mean, it's solid black, but she turned the camera on, but it's totally dark, and he used some kind of sonar deal and went to AI, but there's a buzzing sound, and he kept trying to figure out where the buzzing sound was coming from. What kind of, was it a plant? Was it some kind of steam plant going off? But you can hear the noise in the background, like a pressure valve going off. Then it came back that it was an electrical plant, like the transformer plant.
Yeah.
That they, and what is she doing out there with her camera on in the dark, at this plant? And it was about the same time she passed away.
Mm-hmm.
It was the night that she passed away.
Yeah,
it was at dark.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of strange things. I think sometimes actions speak louder than words, people's behavior. Now, I'm no behavior expert, but I've been around enough people to know when people are not acting normal.
Yeah, they didn't go quiet for no reason. They've been out here talking and talking, TV shows and everything else. But now when it hits home, it gets close to home. Oh my God, she's over there.
Don, the first thing people are going to ask Don, do you know Paul Hill? Have you ever been over to Paul Hill's house? So if he comes out and says anything, he knows them are the first questions people are going to ask him.
Yeah, so they ain't talking now.
I don't blame them.
Now who goes silent? Who goes silent? Especially the parents. Monkey Vaughn, his mama didn't go silent.
Oh, hell no.
When they found out where he was at.
She's still fighting for her kid every day. I'm going to fly out to Fruitland, Idaho to be with her for the court too.
But I believe, they're hitting close to home over there on the Hill place.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Candace has took her over there. And I think she's gotten rid of her over there. And they went silent because it's like, oh my God, they're getting close. They're getting close to her.
Yeah.
Maybe they have run on to something. They didn't go silent for no reason.
Yeah.
And it ain't because, we don't want to bring up hard feelings.
I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. Now would be the time to be talking and getting it out there.
Yeah.
There's a little steam on it and getting
if
it
that was
back
my
in the
kid, I'd
media.
be over. If it was my kid and I thought she was on the Hill place, I'd be over there with the damn shovel or a backhoe.
I'm surprised
You know what I'm
ain't
saying?
out there digging the whole damn place up.
I would be over there digging if I thought my kid was over there.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't over there looking for her. When TBI is over there, they ain't up at the gate screaming, I want to see, maybe I want to see where you're digging at. I want to see if my kid's over there. It's all too fishy. The Wells, I think Candace knows exactly where they're at. She told Dawn, and Dawn was home that day. There's been too many. I've seen too many clips where he screwed up and said, "Oh, I was there." Well, I wasn't there.
Yeah, I have too. And it's clear that he wasn't at work that day. I mean,
he wasn't at work that day. There's too many times where he screwed up and had to backtrack, and he'd go on to another jump on to he'd jump on to something else.
Like Ziggy's freaking out over the whole Fred Hill thing. I look more at Don Wells and Candace as more the number 1 and 2 suspects than I do Fred Hill. Now, Fred Hill is still on the radar because he's in the holler.
Well, the reason he's on the radar is because they're buddies.
Yeah.
The Wellses and him have been hooked together. I mean tight. Because if they was doping on that place, they're passing it back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I agree.
Yeah.
I think they're all connected. They're all really close. And if there could be some other
and you don't
involved.
you don't go on and act like that girl does, that Ziggy, whatever the hell her name is. You don't go acting like that if you're not guilty.
I mean,
if you're not trying to protect somebody.
She's drawing attention to herself. Like they wasn't even on my
That
radar.
makes them even look more guilty.
That's what I
That
said.
makes them look more guiltier than hell.
That's what I said. That's why I gave her the opportunity to come up here and discuss it, because her act, I don't think she realizes that her behavior is making it look suspicious. Not that, listen, I believe that Fred Hill may know some information about the ongoings of the holler, but I don't think Fred Hill is directly involved in the disappearance of Summer Wells. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think he is. So, I mean,
well, there's been a lot of times when they talk. Well, what about when they was talking about, the dog kept hitting
the house of Fred Hill, and what about
at the hill on his boots? They even said in that one interview it hit on his boots.
That gets a little spooky when you get into things like that, and like
or he helped. Maybe he helped Candace get rid of her.
I mean, I just see it's so hard to like. I know love is a powerful thing, but I couldn't see myself thinking, or even having a doubt in my mind that you would hurt a kid and then hooking up with you. Like,
well,
Ziggy
I tell
in her
you what,
mind had to know he's a suspect.
I'm going to say this, and I can't say what it is, but you know what it is. When you're doing what they're doing, you don't think real clearly.
Yeah, I hope that ain't the case.
The way she rants on, I think that they're still hitting on their little deal, and I think that they're all paranoia, and I think that their minds are going wild, and so she thinks she's got to put up this big front, and protect her husband and all that, when all she's doing is drawing more attention to him.
That's what I said.
And it makes them look more guilty.
I agree with that 100%. All right, look, hey, I appreciate you calling in.
All
right, peace.
Y'all tell PJ hi. Hi, PJ.
All
right, bye.
Bye-bye. Now, like I said, is he in the suspect list, Fred Hill? Yes, but to me, he's farther down the list, right? That's why I said, Fred Hill should come up here and talk. Let's chat, because I would like to know a little bit more about the ongoings of the Hill prior to Summer Wells going missing. I ain't here to accuse the man of doing nothing to Summer Wells, but somehow this location is connected to his family. I mean, it is what it is. And the whole things that's been going on, I do believe it's drawing attention to to Fred. But you don't want to draw so much attention away from the people that are absolutely responsible. Children just don't vanish. Okay. Grandis was there. The boys were there. Candace was there. And this child vanishes with all these people home. That don't usually happen. Okay. So I feel like people are not being truthful. The story that we know is we know it because of the Wells. Now, is there anybody out here that want to look at me in the face and say that the Wells are truthful? Would you say that the Wells lie? And if your answer to that second question is yes, then how can we believe anything in this story? anything. And most of what we know is because of what they said. The dog hill, the kidnapping, where they went. We're basing our story off what we've been told by them. So we don't really have another source to weigh this out against. It's just their stories. So people pick and choose what they're telling the truth on. Well, I think they're telling the truth about this. Oh, well, I think they lying about this. But one thing any good liar does is they mix a little bit of truth in with the lie. That's when it's hard as hell to figure out when people are lying, is when they mix a little bit of truth in with the lie. I believe we've been lied to about a lot of things. I believe the whole lead up to Summer Wells going missing is a lie. I think a lot of things we've been told in that about the holler is coming from different people that are mad at certain people. Right? This person said something bad about Jody Sue Brown. Jody Sue Brown said something bad about Fred Hill. Jody Sue broke up with Andy, so they're at odds. So everybody's fighting with everybody in that holler. And right now, I don't think we can believe, honestly, anybody. I would like to know more about the timeline leading up to the disappearance of Summer Wells. And I think Fred Hill holds a couple pieces of this puzzle that I'm missing. Not that, you know, if you're watching Fred Hill or if you're watching Ziggy, I'm not pointing the finger at you people. I would like, if there's things that you could tell me behind the scenes that you don't even have to tell me on live, because I want to know the movement of the hill. How many people were really out there? How much stuff was being, and this may not be something you want to say publicly. I like to know how much stuff was being moved out there. I don't want to hear there wasn't nothing being pushed out there, because then I know you're lying. That's just a lie. I want to know the level of it, the involvement of it, what kind of people were involved in it, kind of thing. Not that I'm going to run to the police and tell on you or snitch on anybody or anything like that. I need those things for my own investigation, because I believe I'm the greatest armchair sleuth on these YouTube streets. That's just my belief. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe in yourself, who's going to believe in you? And I know there's pieces I'm missing. Andy probably holds some of those pieces. And I met Andy B. I think Andy probably wouldn't have a problem with coming up and chatting. He seemed pretty chatty when I met him. And he don't seem like a bad guy. I don't know what the hell he married Josie Sue Brown for, but we had to get past that bridge when we get there. But there's some of these things. There's some things I'm missing, and I think it's more of a lead up to Summer Wells going missing, because we talk about the day that Summer Wells went missing, right? That's the most important day. That's what everybody talks about. But it ain't just that day. It's the weeks leading up to Summer Wells going missing. It may be a week leading up to Summer Wells, but maybe 2 weeks, because something like this don't just happen. Other things had to happen to create a situation. Without the situation, we may not be here. Dolly, I went to Ziggy and told her you wanted to talk to her and Fred. She said after you made fun of her tonight, seen thumbnail, she said, listen, picking and playing ain't got shit to do with the facts, right? If she don't want to come up, she ain't got to come up. I mean, I don't got to talk to Fred. Because, you know, here's the thing. Even if he don't talk to me, the truth is eventually going to come out. And if you're innocent, you ain't got nothing to worry about. It's just shit talking. If you're guilty, that's when you got to worry. All right? Now, if you out there calling the police thinking the damn Illuminati's trying to get you, what am I supposed to laugh at you? And listen, Ziggy, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. Okay? Ain't that what they always say? I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. She didn't plan on coming up here anyway. She's been F Dolly for a good while. Okay? F Dolly, F Dolly. You know, I guess she didn't like, you know, the Turtle Island thing and stuff like that. She said some slick shit about me in the past. I've never been nothing but nice to Ziggy. I ain't, you know, how mean was I tonight? I just think you should be a little selective about who you marry. But the mullet, his mullet may have some superpowers, right? So says I'm laughing at her, right? I ain't mean. Still, if Ziggy and Fred came up here, I would talk to them respectfully. You know what you know in the beginning of my show, I tell you guys, I mix a little bit of comedy in with my show. That's what I do. Is I bring you the news, but I try to make people laugh and have a good time, a little bit entertainment, because that's my job up here as a YouTuber. It's not only to give you the information, but to keep you entertained while I give it to you. Right? I could give up here and just do a boring ass show, but no, I like to pick and play and joke. But listen, I don't have nothing against anybody out here. Not Ziggy, not BK, not Ern, not anybody. Nobody. This is all just YouTube to me. But finding information about these kids is my passion. And we're going to get to the bottom of it any way you look at it. And listen, let me say this. If Fred Hill does have something to do with it, when he goes to prison, I'll be there to laugh. All right, I'll be there. If he don't, who cares what people say? I kind of worry about when people accuse me of things I didn't do. I'm just saying that their erratic behavior right now is odd, seeing that it's timing. Now, if it's just they want attention, that's fine, right? Ziggy says some crazy stuff. And listen, a lot of people, I say crazy stuff. I don't hold a grudge of her talking about F Dolly this, F Dolly that. Have y'all ever heard me say those things about Ziggy? Laughing at her behavior? That ain't me talking about fuck Ziggy. He's a piece of shit. You know, they've said some pretty mean things. Ziggy said some pretty mean things about me. I've heard the things she said. I don't care. Don't bother me none. You know, like, I think ego and jealousy plays a lot into YouTube streets. A lot of people don't like me. This is a competitive thing out here. I don't look at it as a competition. Never have. Never will. It ain't a competition to me. Because if I can find a kid, I don't care if I lose. You know? It ain't nothing. What do you win in this? If you lost the finish line, what do you get? You don't get shit. You get a $5 plaque to hang on your wall, right? That you got to work 10 years to get. It's worth $5. He said, I ain't laughing with you. I'm laughing at you. Oh, well, you know, listen, I can laugh at you. People laugh at me all the time. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. I can laugh. Listen, laughing is good medicine. A little bit of laughter never killed nobody. All right. So Ziggy, don't be mad. Come up tomorrow night. You and Friggy, the Frigsters. Let's chop it up. We'll play some, what did I play with her on her channel? I played like Trivia Pursuit. We'll do some Trivia Pursuit. All the questions have to do with, maybe you don't even got to come tell Ziggy this. Ask Fred, has Don Wells ever been to Paul Hill's house? Has Fred and Don Wells ever been to Paul Hill's house together? Simple questions. I mean, just simple stuff like that. Does Don Wells have any connection to Paul Hill? Has Don Wells ever been over there hanging out? Has Candace Wells? Those types of things. Now, if Ziggy can't answer that and you're hiding that little bit of information and protecting the man like a hero, like you Wonder Woman and shit, like, let the man answer some questions. Like, let him clear some stuff up for people. She, you know, when I listened to it, it was like she was worried about me making money off of them. Like I said, I will donate the money to any charity you want. I'll give you the money. I'll give it to Fred. Y'all can rent a cab so y'all don't get ran over by a car. I don't care what the hell you do. You can wipe your ass with the money. Well, I don't care about the money. It ain't got nothing to do with money. Like I said, I'll donate money myself to charity, even if no super chats come in. Okay, if no super chats come in, I will donate the money out of my personal pocket to charity. We'll do it live, donate it live, so you see that it goes to the charity. Ain't no scamming, ain't none of that. Just questions about the kid, totally respectful. You know, I could sit up here all day long and just joke the shit out of you, laugh at you all day long like Benny Keys. I could just ha 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 ha, but I ain't like that. I don't pick on people for long. I pick on you a little bit, spurts, and then I move on. And I don't go at one person every day, kind of thing. But you know, I would say, hey, come up, let's talk like adults. Let's try to like put all the bullshit aside. You know, the shit talking, because shit talk is part of the internet. Ziggy knows that. I'm sure she's shit talking enough people to know that shit talking is part of the internet. But you see, all these people that have said bad things about me, I bring them right up on the channel. I sit down like an adult. We have a conversation. I don't even care about the stuff you said. Won't even bring it up. You know, it don't matter to me. The only thing that matters is Summer Wells. That's what I'm saying. People got to know when to put these. You called her pigeon toed. I did call her pigeon, but that's a fact. She has one foot that leans in. That's what they consider pigeon toed. I don't know if you ever heard that. That is an actual. That's the way you walk. It's actually. It ain't like an insult. It's your pigeon toed. One of your foots point in. I think it's a right foot points in, like, you know, your feet have lined up straight because that's what you walk on. Her foot is slightly bent like this, so she's pigeon toed. I went to school with this girl that had pigeon. She had pigeon toes on, not her toes itself, but the way she walked. They call it pigeon toe. Is her feet point in like this, so when she walks like this. That ain't an insult. That's watching her walk. Okay, it's like you walk pigeon toed. You know, just like when people skateboard, they call it goofy footed. You ever heard that? Anybody ever heard that thing? It's not an insult. It's just the way you skateboard. It ain't that you're goofy. They just call it goofy footed. You're goofy footed. You stand on the board different, and you skate different. So they call it goofy footed because there's like a standard way you stand. But most people, like even when I skate goofy footed. Anybody ever heard that? Any skaters in the room? It's not an insult. It's just the way you stand or the way you walk. So it's not really like an insult. Clubfoot, clumsy. No, I think it's a little bit different than that. A clubfoot, I would think when a clubfoot, I don't even know what a clubfoot would be. You know, there's some people that drag their feet too. You know, that kind of drag their feet behind them. Dolly goes with flow like water. Yeah. So if she wants to continue to say F Dolly, that's fine. I don't. More power to her. But if you want to come up here and chop it about Summer Wells, we'll do it for charity. It's Christmas time. It's a good time to help families, or I say we help animals. Me myself. We done did 15 families for Thanksgiving. It'd be cool to do something for the local shelter, right? And you come up, I will go donate $100 to the local animal shelter, and I'll do it live. And whatever gets donated here on the channel, I'll take right to the animal shelter. The Virginia Humane Center is about 5 blocks from me. So maybe we can save a doggy's life or something. I don't know. Yeah, okay. You know, like I said, nothing personal against these people. We just want the truth to come out on the Summer Wells case. And this is not a personal attack on Zigster. Now, she needs to stop calling the police and over weird things. I think if I had to just give you some advice, I'd be like, stop being so paranoid. They're the Illuminati, the Summer Wells people are not out to get you. You know, just like you claim to be a true crime channel, right? I know that's what Ziggy claims. He's true crime. Well, let's discuss it. I mean, you want answers just as bad as me if you're a true crime, if you're a real true crime channel. You want answers just like everybody in this room want answers. Stop being scared. You know, that's why people are like, nobody would even, all this attention you brought on to yourself. All right. And just think about it. Thousands of people that would have had no clue to who you are. They know who you are tonight. All right. You would have had to do 10 videos to get the type of attention you got tonight. And I usually don't give that type of attention free. I don't mention people because I feel like sometimes when I mention people, it helps them. Right? So you could look at it like I was picking on you, but I look at it like, hey, I'm just advertising your channel. That's it. I did you a favor. All right. I didn't have to even mention you tonight. I could have just came up here and talk about Fred, Candace, and Don, and it would have been the same amount of people watching. So free promo. Yeah. That's what it is. Honestly, it is. So, like I said, I ain't got nothing personal against you. If you get mad over some jokes, then you need to lighten up a little bit. But come on up. I'll see you tomorrow at 10:30. All right, right here. Don't be scared. I ain't gonna bite you. I said would donate something to charity, help some kids. Now, if you refuse, then you're refusing to help the kids. All right, there's a little pet right now, a little beagle somewhere sitting in the pound that's going to get a bowl of dog food because you came up here and talked. But bring Fred with you. Because really, I just want to talk to Fred. I don't want too much care like what you know. I need to know what happened the week leading up to Summer Wells going missing. And even if you don't want to come up here, that's fine. Contact me privately and let me talk to Fred. I just want to know what's going on. You may not want to get up here and say nothing about the illegal activities, but I'm trying to get a base of what was really happening in the hollers. You know, I play and joke a lot up here on this channel, but my passion is still the same, to find answers for these kids. I just do it in a goofy way to lighten the mood and have a good time. That's it. So if there anybody's out here watching and you're from a channel, as long as you don't look like a corpse with makeup on, Dolly's just picking on you. Now the corpse with the makeup, I can't stand that dude. I can't stand that dude. Everybody else, you good with me, okay? If you don't look like a man that's dead in a coffin with a YouTube channel and a monkey strapped on your back, everybody else, you cool with Dolly. I ain't got no problems with you. It's just picking. So I will see you guys. I might come back tonight. Matter of fact, I may be back tonight, but I just want to remind y'all, we're running Christmas sales. It helps pay the bills, keeps Dolly fed. Soap's half off when you use promo code Dolly Rocks. The first 50 orders, like I said, we'll throw in one of those Justice for summer bracelets. Also, I got some other stuff that I'm throwing in. Like if you buy a body wash, I'm throwing in a loofah. If you buy lotion, I'm throwing in a bath bomb, a big good size one. Okay, so if you buy any lotion, it don't say it on the site, but I'm going to throw it in. So if you get a lotion, I'm going to throw in a bath bomb. If you buy a body wash, I'm going to I think the first 25 body washes from the night, I'm going to throw in loofahs because I went and bought a bunch of loofahs. I didn't make them. Usually I make everything. I didn't make the damn loofahs. Okay. It ain't nothing special. It's just like $1.50 loofah. It ain't nothing like, oh my God, but it's a loofah. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like it's like some fucking holy grail loofah. I mean, I don't know how special a loofah can get, but you know, if you buy a body wash, I think I got 25 loofahs that I'm going to throw in. And I got like 25 bath bombs that I'm going to throw in with lotions. In any other order, like I said, I'm going to throw in some of them bracelets. And I just want y'all to have something cool. You know, we got some new t-shirts coming, new t-shirt designs, new hoodie designs. Dolly sunglasses are coming back. There's a whole bunch of shit that's going to be popping off. So just keep an eye on the merch store. I restocked all my soaps, lotions. I had to order today. I ordered 150 more bottles. That cost me a pretty good damn penny right there. So, yeah, so I've been ordering stuff all day today that I need to make my supplies. I just printed up 10 tumblers that were already ordered. Not nothing new, but I had 10 sales. So I got to go print. I printed up for anybody that watched me make tumblers, the wrap that goes around it. And then, I burned the image onto the tumbler. I made all the images tonight. I haven't made the tumblers. So when I go live later, I may be just kicking back in the living room, talking about true crime and making product because I got to get it made. Right. But like I said, body wash, I'm going to throw in a loofah. Lotions, I'm going to throw in a bath bomb. Everything else, I'll throw in, the first 50 orders, one of those summer bracelets or whatever bracelets I have. I still have a big bag of stuff like Monkey Michael Vaughn, Sebastian Rogers, but we give all that stuff away. We don't sell none of that. So it's not on the store for sale, but we'll just throw it in with your order while supplies last. Okay. That way we don't have to pay to ship it to people, so. Okay. No problem, Madonna. Dolly, you got to do this Crypt Keeping Santa t-shirt. Crypt Keeping Santa t-shirt. Send it to me. I'm doing shirts, designs tomorrow. I'm printing shirts tomorrow. I'm printing some mouse pads. I don't have those for sale yet, but I got a whole stack of mouse pads that I'm doing up, sublimation printing them. I don't know what I'm going to put on the mouse pads yet. Anybody got any plan? What should I put on a mouse pad? And I'm going to sell them for like $5 or something like that. $5 a mouse pad. But I don't know. Should I put the Dolly logo on it? Should I put like Dolly True Crime on it? I don't know what to put on the mouse pads. I got them. I think I got 30 of them, but I don't, they're blank. They're blank mouse pads. They haven't been printed yet. And I got some metal signs that I'm going to do. All right. How you go to the store and they sell the metal signs. I got some metal signs that I'm going to print too. I got some metal signs, some mouse pads. I got a whole bunch of different shit that I'm going to be printing, and I'm probably going to be doing that tomorrow. So I love Tales from the Crypt. All right. That's cool. But Dolly True Crime for the mouse pads. Okay. Anybody gonna buy it? Anybody interested in a Dolly Vision mouse pad? I got 30 of them. Right? I got 30 of them. I haven't printed them yet. What about the tariffs to Canada, Dolly? I don't know. I use Shopify. It does all the calculations for shipping and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't run the store, guys. PJ does that. I just make the stuff. I print the stuff. I print the shirts. I make the soaps. I make the lotions. She puts all the stickers on everything. And she puts the soaps in the bags and puts the stickers on them and makes it look all cute. And she ships everything. I make everything. PJ usually makes the scent rollers and the body spray, but she ain't made none in a while. That's why we don't have any in the store. She sold them all, and then she ain't made nothing in a while because she's been so busy shipping. She ain't had time to make it. And I don't make it. I don't even know how she makes them. Right. Or the sprays. So I don't know how she does the sprays or the scent rollers. That's why we don't have none of those in the store. She makes the scent rollers, the body spray, and the chapsticks. Soaps, lotions, body washes, t-shirts, hoodies, hats. I make all that stuff. Anything that's printed or made, I make, except for those few things. But I don't ship anything. So PJ does all the shipping. You got to remember she works a full-time job, so she gets off each night and she may ship. Oh, I take shit to the post office too, which I'm going to stop doing here soon because I'm putting one of these big things out by my mailbox that I'm going to give the mailman the key to, and it'll be a box so I can go take all the orders and put them in the box. And then when he comes and drops my mail off, he can take the orders, because you can do it like that, but I haven't had it set up like that. So every package I have to take to the post office, which sucks. I'm getting over going to the fucking post office. So I'm building this big thing that sits beside my mailbox that has a locking box in it that I can throw stuff in and the mailman take it. Dolly, psychic readings are on a holiday discount, $4.99 a minute. Hurry. Psychic reading. Listen, if you believe any of these damn psychics up on YouTube, I got a bridge to sell you. All right. Dolly loves you. I'll see y'all later tonight. BuyDollySoap.com. Get it before everything sells out, because this is the last batch I think I'm making till after Christmas of everything. And I had to make a second batch of everything because everything almost sold out almost instantly. So if you want to get it for stocking stuffers, remember, use promo code Dolly Rocks. Lotion is not on sale. That's the only thing that ain't lotion and t-shirts not on sale. But body wash and all the soaps are. And they're half off. And that's the cheapest I've ever had them. And so it ain't going to be on sale long. Probably for the next 10 days or so. And then I got to go back to regular price because everything's so expensive to make. I ain't making but like $1 off a bar of soap. And that's hard to survive off $1. All right. Y'all be good. Dolly loves you. Peace.